Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I am your host. It's your boy, Rumboyz Robbie, a.k.a. the Admiral, as the crew calls me. You are tuned in to Rumboyz After Dark each and every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time here where I'm located, 6 Central, 8 Central, 6 Pacific. Y'all already know what's good. You're rocking with the most versatile, most volatile shipwrecking crew to sell the seven seas of podcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Fellas, what's good? What's good?
Arr!
Man, I'm loving it.
One hell of an intro, Admiral.
I really wish I had rum, actually.
After
all of that, I really wish. I'm about to go to the liquor store and just...
it's all good. We're going to keep it rolling.
Let's ride.
Exactly. It's all good. We're going to ride. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is Rumboyz After Dark. We are live on our YouTube channel, so make sure that you guys subscribe, like, and comment over there. We are live on Periscope at Rumboyz, spelled with a Z-N-E-T. And we're also live over on sportscaster.com. If you guys have not heard of sportscaster.com, head on over to sportscaster.com or download the Sportscaster app. You can do so on all Apple iOS devices. So get on over to sportscaster.com and tell them that the Rumboyz sent you and check us out live over there. Let's dive into some introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the GMM network, you guys already know him around these parts. Bogart Scott Free, ladies and gentlemen. What's good, Bogart?
Give me my name. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just happy to be alive. You know what I mean? The Mushroom Madman in full effect. You know what I'm saying? Rum Boy, Bogey. You know what I'm saying? The Black Pearl Rider. You know what I mean? Happy to be aboard, Admiral.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Representing the Rumboyz Combat Division, he has you guys covered on all things combat sports. He's got a couple of fight articles he's going to be dropping for you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake the Great, the bearded one, Rumboyz Combat. What is good, Jake?
Doing well, man. Doing well. Can't complain.
That's it. All right. He's like short, simple, and sweet. I love it. Also over on Rumboyz.com, he just recently got you guys all filled in on the Leonard Fournette news. As you guys know, Rumboyz, one of the first to get you guys your news. We got you covered on Rumboyz.com. He's a chief editor over on Rumboyz.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Miles Fantasy Football Peacock. What is good, Miles?
Hey, Kaka, what is up, everybody? Just wanted to drop in. I'm on my way to the great city of Houston, H-Town for the crown. You can hear my daughter crying in the back. We've been on the road for 2 hours. Got another 3 to go, but you guys are the best. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Just wanted to drop the intro, get a little, housekeeping bills and stuff like that paid, and then dip out and let you guys handle the rest of the dirty work. But, you know how it's good. Couldn't miss it.
Hell yeah.
He's on the road.
We appreciate it. Yeah, he's on the road. That's dedication. That's dedication, bro.
And he's driving.
Yeah. And he's driving. Luckily, Miles, don't worry. You don't have to read any ads tonight. I got that taken care of, bro. You can focus on driving.
If you're on 35, good luck, bro.
You're the man. You're the boss.
Yo, hey, just so everyone knows. Yo, hey, listen to us in the car. We condone listening to us in the car, not driving and being on the show in the car.
Driving and hosting.
Your boss did not tell you to do that one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is this man's first time here on the podcast, first time on the show, representing Off the Ball podcast. He is a basketball analyst, Chris LeBron.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm really excited to be on the show, Robbie. This is an honor.
Hell yeah. Well, I've been on your show, bro, so it's only right that we made it happen. You know, it's been long enough. You know, we made it happen.
Exactly.
Let's see here. Yo, I just met this man yesterday. He is one of the sickest graphic designers on the net. You guys can check out his work over on Instagram. Complicated Kyrie, what is good, brother?
What's up, guys, man? I do video editing. I leave the graphic design to a couple other cats, but the video editing, that's what I'm, trying to focus on right now, man. And I appreciate being on the show.
Hell yeah, we appreciate having you, bro. And you guys already know him as the fantasy fornicator. He's over there with the beers, the brews, and the bros, or the bears. God damn it. Why do
representing the Bears, brews, and the bros.
Eminem came up with this damn podcast, and he was like, representing the Bears, brews, and the bros. Smoking Jay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, always an honor to be here with all of you guys, all of you fine gentlemen. Appreciate it. Much love, much respect. Let's have a good ass show today.
Yeah.
Dilly.
We prefer savages.
Yeah.
But
Definitely
gentlemen
savage.
suffice.
Savages, huh?
Gentlemen suffice.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the fantasy fam, you guys have seen him on this show before. We've actually done a couple of morning pregame shows together too.
Yes, we have.
Ben, what is good, bro?
What's up, guys? Happy to be here. It's been too long. I'm excited. Football coming back next week.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna be an
man.
interesting season. Let's see.
Let's get it.
Let's see what happens.
Woo! Bogart, take away with that Monkey Knife Fight ad.
Okay. For all y'all, I don't even got to ask because I already know y'all miss winning that cold, hard cash. And guess what? I know where you can get it. You go head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. We got the bubble popping, baseballs knocking it out the park, all kind of prop bets up the wazoo. Go ahead on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code Rumboyz. That's RUMBOYZ, all capitals. And we'll match your very first deposit all the way up to $50. Hey, you drop 10, you get dub. Drop 25, you get 50. But if you drop 50, you get 100. And that's maximizing and fully utilizing the Rumboyz promo that we got for you Rumboys and girls out there. Once again, head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Promo code Rumboyz, all caps. We'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50. Monkey Knife Fight, give me money.
Monkey Knife Fight, give me money. Jake, talk to
Give
him
me
about
money.
rumboys.com, man. What we got happening over there, bro?
Well, Rumboyz.com is the hottest place for your sports articles, for the hottest new content, and we have our editor Miles here to explain all the great content up there. I am the fight analyst of the company, and I address most of the UFC and the big boxing matches, and we also have NFL draft, NBA, baseball, and occasionally, if we're lucky, some crazy prop fights, like Brock Lesnar coming back. Maybe I might have an article about that sometime.
Hell yeah.
Patch in Brock Lesnar. Patch him in.
Patch in
Yes.
Brock Lesnar. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to let you know that we are pleased to announce our newest sponsor here of the show. If you are into sports books, casinos, and things of that nature, head on over to sportsbetmvp.ag. Again, that is sportsbetmvp.ag. And make sure that when you sign up for your account, you utilize promo code RUMMVP in all caps. Again, that is RUMMVP in all caps. Your very first bet of $25 is risk-free. And also a sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $1,000. Wow, that's right. You get a sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $1,000. So, ladies and gentlemen, head on over to Sportsbet MVP. If sports books, casinos, and things of that nature are your things, get your bet on over there. Also, they pay out in a good old-fashioned cryptocurrency as well, so you can get
let them know too. When they use promo code RUMMVP, we match that thing up to 125%.
Yep, 125% match on your first deposit as well.
Yeah.
Again, that's up to $1,000.
Yep. Everybody, one time, Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo! Gentlemen, y'all ready to dive into some sports? That's what we're all here for.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Like everybody knows, we do go in a traditional snake draft order. So, Bogey, you will start off with this one. Michael Jordan joins DraftKings. The NBA icon is taking an equity stake in exchange for becoming a special advisor to the sports betting and fantasy company. How fitting is this following what we know about Jordan and his gambling habit from the Last Dance documentary? And what is your take on this, Bogart?
Listen, he just can't get enough, can he? He's like, and guess what? You know what I mean? He got all the different kind of gambling isms over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's like happier than a pig and shit. You know what I mean? Like I think he might have been low key. Just gambling. Like, he's the type of dude, if you run into him on the streets, you'd be like, hey, yo, quarters? And you know what I'm saying? Who can get the quarter closer to that wall right there? You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll stay there with you. He might be having to catch a flight. He'll be late for the flight. That's how bad his gambling addiction is. This this is kind of like, I hope, he got some good advisors, because, man, if his gambling problem is that bad, this is kind of maybe this is going to fix it. In the irony, it'll fix it, because, you know what I'm saying, he won't be losing money. He'll just be advising people. Actually, I wouldn't take advice from him. For gambling.
I wouldn't take advice from him.
Nah. Yeah.
Jake, get at him. Talk to him.
I mean, I think everyone knows MJ has a problem with gambling. So if it's not professional sports gambling, it'd be on the golf course. It'd be anywhere, really. So
who could spit the farthest? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
you catch him chewing gum.
Spend money.
I'm in for 20 on that.
Right.
Yeah,
right?
but I mean, he'll find a way to gamble. So why not get paid to promote a place where you can gamble?
Yeah.
Notice it was in exchange for a stake, an equity stake. Like, he didn't even want anything else. He's like, I'll get my take later. I'll get my take. He's up to some shit. Jake, do you have anything else to add?
He's in the mob's pocket again.
That was not confirmed.
My
Jake,
version's better.
anything else to add?
No.
Chris, you're the basketball analyst for tonight, man. Talk to him.
I mean, it's smart for DraftKings. I mean, Michael Jordan. That's all you need, right? I mean, say less, right? It's pretty much Michael Jordan, DraftKings. I mean, that's good for. I mean, the rich get richer. He's just gonna make more money, and DraftKings is just gonna make more money. So I mean, it's smart. I mean, to get Michael Jordan to anything. I mean, it's just a smart move, and so I mean, I can't hate on that move for DraftKings and Michael Jordan. Like I said, he's gonna help with strategic stuff. We all know his gambling background. I mean, he used to gamble everything. I mean, anything and anything. Like you say, you can go on the streets.
Who can eat the most hot wings?
Exactly, right? You see a bunch of random dudes in the street, playing CeeLo, and he's gonna get in there on that. Even if they're playing for a couple quarters, he's getting.
He got the Uber driver. He's like, Uber driver, just wait. He's like, hold on.
Yeah. So yeah, smart move by DraftKings, man. Get Michael Jordan involved, man. That's smart on their part.
Oh yeah, hey Kyrie, talk to him, bro.
Oh, what's up, fellas, man? So this is genius on both sides. First off, for Michael Jordan, he has an equity stake within the company of DraftKings, and we all know how big fantasy is becoming and how legal they're trying to push. I think gambling is legal at this point.
Yeah, it's legal. Yeah.
So, we are far from the days of the local bookie. You know, what I'm saying?
All over.
Exactly.
All over.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're in the beginning stages of it. It's brilliant for, especially an African American to hop on. He is the only, black owners in the league. And it's fitting that, he's one of the first to hop on. And then, for DraftKings, you got Michael Jordan. The name alone is going to bring clout out there.
Hey, I started wearing. I got so many Hanes T-shirts because of Mike.
The hot dogs, bro. The hot dogs. He used to
yeah.
I think the hot dogs because of Michael Jordan.
You ain't lying.
The fluffy one, I forgot the name of it, but
ballpark, the
ballpark. There
friends.
you go. Yeah. I used to
They
eat the ballpark. So,
plump when you cook them.
I don't know. I don't think they're that good anymore.
Yeah, they're not good anymore. But you ate them because Michael Jordan was on the commercial.
And something that Jake, real quick, something that Jake had mentioned was, his on the golf course. I'm looking at something that said he used to make bets of $100K per hole, bro. I mean, and that
if I had that money, I'd be all in. He,
I guess he either.
I wonder if he was.
He had a $1.2 million
to these golfers. Like he would get.
Wait, fellas, wait. What was that? What was that, Kyrie?
He said, basically, he was able to incur an awe-inspiring debt of $1.2 million in a single game.
Shit.
I mean, betting is obviously give and take. You're gonna win, you're gonna lose. Trust me, Sin City. But man.
Mr. RJ Cards in the chat says Michael Jordan has never shown any competency as a team executive. Why would DraftKings want any advice from him?
I mean, that's two different things, though. Like,
yeah,
what is he really going to be doing?
He's a
exactly right. It's just the name. They're buying the name.
You see Michael Jordan. Everybody knows DraftKings, though. That's the thing too. Can I just jump right in? I guess is this
yes, Vin. That's you, bro.
Transition. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the Last Dance documentary. Don't shame me for that. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know how bad, but it sounds like Michael Jordan had an awesome gambling problem, something that I would totally be best friends with him with.
Just follow him around all day.
I wouldn't be getting into $1.2 million in debt, but not, I'd probably be in a little bit of debt for my own. But I think it's good. It's his name, like you said, Chris. It's his name that's attached to it, and I actually just checked it out. It's in, I believe, 19 states right now. Sports gambling is actually legal in 19 states. So having him as a backer to potentially get it nationwide and go state by state, it's Michael Jordan, it's MJ. That's it. I mean,
I just figured it out. I want to be like Mike. They want all the world in debt from gambling. They're like, bring in Mike. You know what I mean? I think get everybody's really money.
I think it was a smart move by them. I don't know exactly what his role is really. Oh, he's going to be a special advisor. Okay,
he's more of like probably an ambassador role.
Awesome,
it's an ambassador
right? Like,
role.
what else could you add to DraftKings that they already don't have? I mean, I don't know how you can make it better. I really don't. Yeah. There's probably ways, but he's not there to advise that crap. Come on, let's be real. I think it's about the gambling. Well, I think there's going to be more states that are going to be
exactly. I think it's like, especially in New York. I mean, in New York, we don't have gambling.
That's a good point, Jake. That's a good point.
If he can open up New York, which would be, because Jersey is
Jersey exactly. Everybody from New York,
and I go to Jersey if I want to go. I go right over
to Jersey if you want to use your DraftKings.
It's crazy that New York isn't on that already. Like, it's just mind-boggling.
New York's not on a lot of things.
The mob's like
UFC just came on New York. Come on, like MSG. Like I'm from New York.
I'm from New York too. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey,
I just want to point out. I want to point out one thing before we go to Smoking Jay. Sven, you and Michael Jordan as friends, from a gambling sense, that would be like that Kevin. That would be like that Kevin Hart skit where it's like, you see, I could, but the way that my money is set up, see, I got to check in and I got to pay.
But then I got another weekend. Yeah,
because it's Friday. Because it's Friday, and see, like on Monday, it's gonna roll over.
Smoking Jay, talk to him, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, DraftKings, getting Michael Jordan, that's big for the brand. Like you guys already stated, it's gonna be able to push state by state with Michael Jordan backing it. They're gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? No, it is kind of ironic though. This guy, having all these gambling issues throughout his lifetime, and now he is with this, gambling website app type of thing. It is kind of funny, but still, man, it's gonna be a win-win. Michael Jordan's not gonna have to do anything, bro. He just has to maybe sign some paperwork, whatever the case. He's gonna be.
You're allowed to curse on this show. I just heard you censor yourself.
You can say on Fox. Whatever you can say on regular TV, right? You can say
exactly whatever's sayable on Netflix.
Hey, he's gonna get paid, and he's not gonna have to do much. It's just his name is attached to it, man. It's a win-win, man. And DraftKings, it's a big move for them because they got such a big name. The GOAT. You know what I'm saying? He is the GOAT, and now he's attached to DraftKings. Money.
Yeah. I don't know if Miles is still like with us. Oh, he is. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty dark in Texas right now. So
Miles.
1 p.m. It's super dark, and I'm driving. I'm gonna give this take and then hop out so I can get back to my journey. And I wish you guys a great show, but you guys have already got it. You're killing it. So here's a couple things just on this one thing with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan and gambling go together like peanut butter and jelly, like popcorn and pickle, like, all the great combos, man. So that's a good move for DraftKings. Unfortunately, they're competitors to our sponsors. So that's all I'm going to say about it. Guys, have a great show. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.
Hey, drive safe, bro.
Yeah, drive safe. Hey, send my regards to Slim Thugger.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, you bet,
H-Town.
All my H-Town homies.
I'm saying. Hey, and popcorn and pickles. He said popcorn and pickles too.
I heard him. All righty. Hey, Blake brought up something here. No conflict of interest with being a team owner.
Clearly not, right?
I guess, yeah.
For real. I didn't think
Otherwise, they wouldn't have allowed it, right? I mean, they wouldn't have allowed it if it was a conflict.
But here's the thing, too.
Jordan wouldn't have done that, too. He's not going to make an ass of himself. Like, oh, I didn't know that. Like,
well, he's doing that as an owner, in a way.
And DraftKings, they allow their like execs and like people that work for them, their analysts, they allow them to play on the site. It's not like you're exempt. You know what I mean?
And that's the scary part.
Yeah. That's what I said. You know, they said,
He
who does
can't get
everybody?
inside,
instinct when he
though?
can play NFL. I think that's probably part of it.
Insider trading is definitely going to be a thing, gentlemen. Let's get into the next topic. We're going to dive into some NFL here.
Hey, we forgot to do a toast.
Oh shit, we did, Bogart.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa, we're messing up, fellas. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the boys and girls, what it do?
All I have is a
Dilly
Capri
dilly.
Sun, so that's all I
Hey,
have.
Gosh.
Hey, Capri Sun, give me
Sun's
money.
great, man. Hell
Hey,
yeah, dude.
Capri Sun is like an unofficial sponsor of the show. Side note.
It is. There's always
It
one
really-
of them.
I forgot
Someone
to get my
pops
drink,
up.
so my fault.
Yeah, there's always one. There's always one with a Capri Sun, bro. There's always one.
My debut on the show, I was drinking vodka and Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Oh, good as hell.
If I
Bro.
only knew that as a kid. Then, you know.
What was it? What was it like 2 episodes ago? I freaking cut open a
Frozen.
I cut open a
Frozen
frozen Capri Sun and poured
Poured
a
rum
shot
in
in
it. He had a rum
That's
snow
awesome.
cone.
That's awesome.
Gentlemen,
Brilliant.
despite over I can't 184,000 U.S. deaths, the Vikings QB Kirk Cousins isn't worried about no damn coronavirus. He states, "If I die, I die." Is this the right approach or wrong approach? Really quick, I heard from a little birdie, Ivan Drago said this motherfucker's spitting when he said, "If I die, I die."
Hey, bro.
Just don't speak. Just don't speak.
Jay,
Ivan Drago, don't speak.
No, Kirk Cousins, like, don't speak. Just shut up. Why would you say anything? That's it. I'm done.
Jay, your turn. It's your go. Actually, you're supposed to start this one off, Jay.
All right, man. If I die, I die, man. I want a quarterback like that on my team, man. It's like talking in the locker room. Hey, bro, he's there to battle. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know the COVID-19. That's a serious thing. But the NFL, they have all these protocol measures in place already. You know what I'm saying? So if one of them get infected or something like that, they're gonna be able to find out almost immediately. Especially they just came out with some new tests that you're gonna get results within minutes. So yeah, man. I mean, look, the protocols are in place. They're gonna be fine. Me, if I'm his teammate, I'm hearing him say something like that. I'm like, hell yeah, man! I can't wait to go to war with this guy, man. Let's get it. Yeah, Kirk Cousins. Like, I'm not a big fan of his, but I'm liking that talk, man.
Yo, between the. You like that? You like that? Now that if I die, I die. I've officially like figured Kirk Cousins out. Like, this is the most craziest miswired white boy ever. like because this man clearly has some screws loose.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Did you see his gender reveal throw?
yeah.
And how awful that was?
He was awful, man. I was like, I missed that. I'm like, how the hell do you mess up?
It looks like a first pitch. It looks like a majority of like the first pitch at a baseball game. Or
imagine 50 Cent pitching at a fucking Yankees game, bro.
That's the worst first pitch ever. That's worse than Fauci.
So,
I was about to say Fauci.
Hey, Fauci's trying to save lives. That's what he's trying to do. So,
Look, yo, Chris, your take, bro, off the ball.
I mean, listen, like you said, man, yeah, that's the quarterback I want to run through a wall with. He don't even give a damn. I mean, he got kids and a wife, you know, he don't care. He's like, I want to win. Let's go. If I get it, I get it, you know, but he's not going to live in fear. And, you know, I give him props, you know. That's like you said, it's only going to give him more respect than I think in the locker room. They're just going to be like, all right. So he's willing to risk it. Hey man, we gotta go full head, you know, and get this with him. So hey, I mean,
this is
crazy. He's crazy, but hey man, you know, sometimes you need crazy at quarterback. So man, you know, at first I was like, that sounds stupid, but then I'm like, you know what? If I'm on the team, I'm like, okay, all right, he's ready to risk his life for this. Let's go.
Like this is one of those things, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone viewing. Okay, this is one of those things that like. You can only say this on a football fild. Do not say this. Do not say this in an airport. Do not say this in Walmart in the year 2020. Like, don't do this.
No.
Kyrie,
as a mailman, you can't do this like at a regular job.
Kyrie,
no, absolutely. I mean, and he didn't say like, "Oh, if I have COVID, I'm gonna go try to kill people." He said that if I die, I die. So if we're talking football, I mean, And I'm playing. That's what I want him to do. That there hasn't been a major name on this opt-out list I was looking at too, where he'd be the first. Where it's like, oh shit, like Kirk Cousins ain't gonna play because of COVID. A lot of other people is kind of, I mean.
Aside from the Patriots' 6 players, I mean, it's nothing really news there.
Well, yeah, I mean, geez. We all know what they're possibly doing. But anyway, again, like, Smokey J said it. I want a guy like that at the quarterback position. Chris said it. Want a guy like that. I guess you do need a little crazy. The boy can throw. I mean, he just needs to focus on the playoffs, not COVID.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yo, Sven, how you feel, bro?
Just I don't know. Just don't say anything. Like
Yeah, that's right. You said
play
that.
football. Keep your mouth shut. Like who cares? Like I get it. Like but like you guys have said, like
Hold on. You're a Cowboy. You're
I
a
am
Cowboy fan.
I am.
So
a
there's
Cowboy
still
fan.
some residue hate for him from the team formerly known. Actually, I don't even have to say the name, but the
I'm also
football
a Michigan
team.
fan too, and he was from Michigan State.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, actually, I'm not next, but yeah.
Nah, have at it, man.
Oh, okay, well, listen.
I just hate when these guys just speak out for no. Like, was it necessary for you to say this? No. Like, just
Yeah, you're right.
there's a
It's
lot more shit
hilarious.
going on, bro. You got to worry about like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. I bet you his wife gave him some hard shit for that when he got home.
Sven, we needed something to talk about. We needed something that we can make hilarious, all right? This works. This
She was
is
probably
right
like,
up
what
Hollywood.
what the fuck are you saying? She's like, what are you saying out there?
She's like, you just.
Hank, how do you feel, bro?
He plays football. That's a little bit more risky to his life than I would say COVID is for someone his age. So I
Depending on how he
think his
reacts to
mindset's
it,
pretty
yeah.
much common in the NFL, where they're playing in a game where they could die at any play anyways.
Yeah.
I think a lot of players have that mentality because they're
Well said, Jake.
That's a good point, man.
So I mean, that's the least of their concerns. And
like a
overall,
car
I mean,
crash.
and I think it's relatable because people are going to work. Our offices are open here. Everything's back to normal. It's like just wear a mask. Only difference. It might help a little bit, but yeah, it's the NFL is not the only place going back to work. It's not like this crazy thing where only the NFL is working. So yeah, they're getting paid a lot more to go to work than most people, and other people are going to work. So it's not the biggest deal, especially if it's not New York or California.
I was about to say because over here, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you out, Jake, but over here in California, we are in the apocalypse. And with someone, y'all know, I call my man Kirk
His internet's
Cousins.
starting to go out already. That's just.
Oh yeah, I'm already feeling it. But my man Corky Kirk, I called him Corky Kirk because he was the white guy trying to two-step off beat in the club. But now I earn a lot of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? He earned my respect. I could see him like really embodying that Viking shit. You know what I'm saying? Just a swinging a battle axe, just a necklace made of vertebrae with a skull hanging on it, and he's just, if I die, I die. But you know what's the funniest shit is that he said it on a podcast, and he was just like, goddamn. Hey, if I die, I die. He said it like, in the court, like Corky Kirkwood, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? When you read it on paper, and my version's better, if I die, I'll die. He's ready to die in the killing fields. You know what I'm saying? The Viking way.
I love all the takes. That was a damn good segment, a lot better than I thought it was.
Kirk Cousins.
I'm drafting him now. Fuck that. Put him up off the waiver.
You can get him for free. You can get him for free. Nobody
You know what? It's going in the third round now if you're in
He
the
can
draft.
throw over 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns, and nobody seems to know that.
For real,
Yeah. This is very
Primetime
true.
Kirk, man.
Hey, he only has 2 primetime wins, if I remember correctly. Right? But one was
Fantasy
a playoff
points
game.
are fantasy points. Who gives a crap?
Yeah,
They go
exactly.
16 or 16-0.
Garbage
Garbage time. You're
Shout
We'll take
out to my man Blake Bortles. He's in my fantasy fraternity for that reason alone.
I would
He
hang
just
out
got
with Blake
released.
Bortles.
He just got released.
No.
I would not hang out with Blake Bortles. Dude,
Why?
after the
He
things,
stinks?
if I were hanging out with Blake Bortles, we'd be sitting at a bar with me holding my phone up to him. You hear all the things that I've said about you before, like when I was when we first started this show, you were my ticket to freaking comedy heaven. Like,
Hey, he was my ticket to the chip. He was throwing that thing.
Maybe he'll find his
to
route. Look at Ryan Tannehill. You know,
Blake Bortles is going. Blake Bortles is going to the Las Vegas Raiders next year.
okay, let's get into the next topic. Bogart, you'll be taking this one. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers now add Leonard Fournette to the backfield. What are everyone's thoughts, especially fantasy football takes? Bogey, get him.
All right, y'all know, like how I have nicknames for everybody, and I always called him Leonard Foreskin. And as Foreskin tends to do, he got cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars. They didn't circumcise him. And now Foreskin finds his way over there.
The analogy it's very.
And ironically, I called him that for years.
Hey,
and then
his analogies work, though. Like, you'll remember when you're sitting there on the shitter in the morning, setting your lineup. Not the Cardi Foreskin.
And I'm like, what the hell? Damn you.
Yeah. bro, he's one of those guys that always had one of the highest percentage of like stacked boxes. You know what I mean? Him, Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette. Him, Derrick Henry. I can't think anymore off the top of my head, but he was definitely one of those high percentage leaders in running into these stacked boxes with the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? With the GOAT and all the array of weapons. You know what I'm saying? We're talking, Chris Godwin, and he has God and win in his name even. You know what I'm saying? You got Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any nickname for him because I hate Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Gronk and you got OJ Howard. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna see 6-man boxes religiously, and like it's a squad that's gonna be able to move the ball, and control and extend drives, control time of possession, and it will be with a bruiser like him. I mean, we've seen Tom Brady with guys like a LeGarrette Blount who was just plowing the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, Rojo, he's hurt right now, and take a hike, Rojo. You suck. That's matter of fact, Rojo, you should have seen the signs. They already drafted another running back to begin with. Then they're like, oh, he got COVID. Keyshawn Vaughn, right? Then they're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and bring in goddamn LaShawn McCoy, hella old. And then they're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and pick up Leonard Foreskin. You know what I'm saying? And bro, in fantasy, I don't know. Me and Smokey were actually talking about this earlier, man. In fantasy, you have to figure out where you're gonna rank him. You know what I mean? And like, I think he's in that flock of guys with the Le'Veon Bells, the Todd Gurleys. You know what I mean? I think you throw him, you mash him up into that mix. You know what I mean? And but I probably won't have a lot of Leonard Foreskin because I hated him already before that. I thought he was
can't
trash.
Take hearing a grown man say those words, Jake.
I'm never gonna see Fournette ever the same ever again. Every time I see him on the fantasy app, whatever app it is.
Oh shit,
Leonard Foreskin.
Jake.
Forever ruined.
It makes me think that I wouldn't want any of the backs
unclean
right now. You sign every back that's on the open market, and it's like, well, okay. So none of you are going to be drafted because who's going to make the team and who's going to get the carries. So yeah, that's a very stacked backfield, and it just got more stacked. And stay away from Jones.
Yeah, stay away from that terrible Ronald Jones.
Yeah,
and maybe Fournette might get touchdowns, but I mean, looking at Brady and Arians, they don't tend to use the running back a lot.
What I love,
David Johnson, and they run him for like 2 years and ruined his career. So you're gonna get a really good season.
They're ready to ruin Leonard Foreskin in 1 year.
What I love about this move, really
if
quick,
it's giving him the ball a lot, yeah, that's fine. But it could be splitting carries and no one gets production like other backs that Tom Brady had. So
oh my gosh, Miles said I got a Foreskin Photoshop coming for. Oh gosh, he's gonna make it a meme now. He's gonna make it a meme now. He's gonna make it a meme. So one of the greatest things about this is for all of the for this is what I love about the fact that I'm also a reality football analyst. Like I talk about reality football and then I always go into my fantasy takes after I discuss reality, so that I feel like it makes more sense to the viewer. And then there's fantasy analysts that watch my shit and they're like, Ronald Jones, Ronald Jones. And I get to sit back and I get to laugh at you fuckheads and be like, I told you. I didn't believe in him because I actually watched fucking film. And not even the coaches believe in him because they always replace him somehow, some way. He has never gotten a real opportunity, okay? You know why? Because he fucking sucks. Off the Ball Podcast, your turn, bro.
I mean, you just said it right there. I mean, if they thought Ronald Jones was that guy, they wouldn't have picked up Fournette. So, I mean, I think it's a good pickup for the Bucks for sure. Getting up for Fournette, adding. I know they got a bunch of guys in the backfield. Like I said, they got Keyshawn Vaughn they drafted and LaShawn McCoy. But everyone was on the Ronald Jones train, and it seemed like he was having a good camp and stuff. And then boom, they signed a bunch of guys, and then now it's like whoever wasted a high pick on him, now they're feeling definitely not feeling so good about that now.
Some type of way.
Some type of way.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I've done a few dynasty drafts. I did some a few months ago. But I didn't believe in the Ronald Jones trade, so I have no stock in him. But Fournette, that's a good situation. I mean, it's better than what was happening in Jacksonville. I mean, they were just selling players left and right. I mean, they're clearly in tank mode for sure in Jacksonville. So it's good that he got out of there and he gets to finally knows how to feel to win. So good for him though. That's for sure.
Yo, yeah, Kyrie. I see you took that blazer off. I was like, yo, this show's gonna go for a minute, dog.
I don't drink often, so I'm doing it for the Rumboyz, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, we appreciate it, yo. We appreciate it. How you feeling? How you feeling about Leonard Fournette to the Bucks, bro?
Honestly, I seen this happening. I called it a little bit, but I didn't think it would actually happen. And now that it did, if we take a look basically at his last season stats, the one that I'm looking at the most is his receiving.
Oh, yeah.
70 catches,
70
something like that.
catches.
76 catches, 100 targets.
76 catches, yeah.
And
500 yards.
Only 522
historically,
yards.
the LSU running backs don't have a reputation of being able to catch the ball and but he's not a route runner by any means. And if you look at you look at his receptions, they were all 4 yards at average of 4 yards at a dot, some shit like that. But yeah, continue.
He averaged 7. It looks like 7 yards a catch.
I retract my statement, Leonard.
So and then he holds on to the ball. He's only fumbled twice in his career. It looks like he hasn't played all 16 games. And when we talk about those receiving stats, we're going to Tom Brady. Let's be honest, Tom Brady's getting older. He's not going to be throwing the deep balls I don't know. I don't think
like Bruce Arians would want to.
Yeah, it's not going to be exactly like that. He's going to be utilizing a lot of his players. And when you got a guy that got targeted 100 times in Jacksonville with 76
That's
receptions.
a solid point, bro.
I think that obviously he's going to have some potential to do something. What that is, I'm not sure, but if he could play all 16 games, or at least in 2019 he played 15, I think he could be solid. I think it was a hell of a pickup, smart. It's a comfortable pick for a guy like Brady. Now the offense is complete. You got a name running back here. You got 2 receivers. You got the tight end, the quarterback. The line is decent. Saints, I don't know, man.
You hear that, Plug? Somewhere in the world, the Plug's like, what?
He's like, holy shit. I can't believe he just ended that with the Saints. Sven, go ahead, bro.
They got the makings. I mean, Drew Brees, if he's healthy, he's a Super Bowl contender. If he's alive, if he's playing, if he's not Kirk Cousins, he's a Super Bowl contender, man.
You mean ready to die, Cousins? That's his new name.
So this signing, I mean, we all saw this coming. It had to happen. My thing is it's a 1-year deal, right? So Ronald Jones, maybe not sleep on him just yet. He actually had 2 very good games at the end of the season, and I'm not a huge fan of him either, but he actually averaged over, I think, 5 yards per carry, 5.5 and then 9.6 the last 2 games, right? So competition makes people better.
Did he get 1 carry in those games for 9 yards apiece?
11 and 10.
Okay.
14 and 11. 14 and 11.
That's pretty fucking awesome then.
Which last year, Jameis was throwing 75 times a game, right?
Yeah, he
throwing
sure
10
was.
10 interceptions every single game. So
I loved it.
14, 11 carries, that's a lot. That's a lot for a team that was throwing that much. So I think that the thing is that what we're actually going to see is we're actually going to see Leonard Fournette with a legit offense.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing where his ceiling could be. We could see Leonard Fournette if he is the guy and there's nobody else, even if there's a pass catching, even if Fournette doesn't get that much receiving, he could rush for over 1,500 yards in this offense.
I think this is irresponsible for my ears to hear this because now I'm going to buy
crazy.
into it.
That's crazy. I'm not buying into it.
I respect you. I respect you a lot, Sven. You know what I mean? You might be moving the radar for me in a little bit.
Hey, just keep going.
Bruce Arians, David Johnson. He's not a David Johnson. David Johnson was he. I know. I miss you, DJ. Back to where he was, man. That was amazing. Like he was so awesome that year. His MVP year, phenomenal. That's not Leonard Fournette. I don't think Leonard Fournette can do that. Leonard Fournette can definitely give them over 1,000 yards, over 500 receiving yards, 76 catches. Like you said, Tom Brady's getting old. He's going to throw to the running back, and he knows when to throw to the running back. That's the difference too. He's gonna see Leonard Fournette standing there in the oh crap! I can't get to Evans or Godwin. You guys are too far down
Just
the field.
hit him in the flat.
Come on, I'm 60 years old. You gotta come in. Come on,
65 even.
So Leonard Fournette, I don't know. I think this honestly, I think his ADP definitely goes up, but even higher than people are anticipating. It is a bold statement. It's a very bold statement.
This is one. I feel like what I'm hearing from you, Sven, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is it's more important now for people to trust, I guess, have multiple different industry level rankings versus them to go to like one clear consensus where they're getting all the information and that's the only fucking thing they're going to listen to, because it sounds like everyone on the panel so far that has went, they may feel a little bit differently about Fournette, whereas you're like, it sounds like you may actually move him up in possible ADP now.
I'm trying to look at it as like a positive thing because Dare or Keyshawn Vaughn are going to be like
Dare's gone as of this morning,
and that's a shame because he's going to be a good receiving back on a team. I mean, maybe eventually he can move his way up to 70 to 80 catches as a solid receiving like a James White. We don't know. You know what I mean? Everybody has potential, but LaShawn McCoy is also still there, which is very interesting as well. He's starting to turn into like Frank Gore right now. Like he's still on the team. What? This is weird. It's crazy, especially at running back. So I think that he's gonna get his fill, LaShawn McCoy, but like you signed Leonard Fournette, and this is an audition. This is another audition for Leonard Fournette to show, hey, you know what? Yes, I'm playing with Tom Brady. Yes, Bruce Arians. I have two incredible wide receivers, ridiculous tight ends around me. They could do a 5 set and 3 tight ends out there. Cameron Brate, Rob, Evans, and then Godwin. Are you kidding me? I would run offenses like that all day. Take one of the tight ends out, put Leonard Fournette, and then you're. How are you going to play that defense? How can you play that defense with Tom Brady? Because you don't know what Tom Brady's going to do behind that line, man. He's going to see something and he's going to check. He's going to be like, Lenny, this is you, man. You're getting the ball, and if you don't go for at least 10 yards, you're not getting it for the next 5 plays. Like,
this is true.
This guy's ceiling, oh my God, and I know I keep going on, I'm sorry, but I think Leonard Fournette, and the more I talk about it, the more I'm actually convincing myself, too.
I think you're convincing yourself.
Damn.
How do you have to convince the viewers at this point? Look, Bogart ran off. He was like, I can't hear this.
Fournette has had it pretty easy in his career. He was varsity as a freshman. He was a top player in high school his whole life. And
he was good
never really
at
had
LSU.
adversity on the football field, and now he got cut. So
I think he's honestly, this is it though. And here's the thing: he's not gonna act like an asshole either. He's not going to be that jerk on the sideline because Tom Brady is on the sideline. Tom Brady is standing right there next to you. You're not gonna go stand on the bench and start throwing your hands up and telling you want to fight fans. Like, that's not gonna happen. And Bruce Arians will cut you probably if you do that.
Bruce.
He don't take no shit. So this is going to be a completely different Leonard Fournette we're going to see.
Hey, you know what? Can I ask y'all a question?
Now I'm done.
Hey, what shares do you guys own on this team or roster on this team?
No
you know
one.
I mean, like
I got
a bunch of Chris Godwins.
I have a couple. I got a couple of Gronks out there. I mean, that's about
I
it.
got one Brady.
I got Godwin here.
Do you think this is going to jeopardize, their red zone targets? Because everyone's going to drop into coverage running the red zone. They'll just be like, boom, pound it in. You know what I mean?
Their defense, they can't cover the pass.
Yeah,
so
but
it could be
they
a very
did have
high scoring game. So they're going to need to score more points, Tampa. There could be a lot of opportunity.
I do love that they had the number one run defense and they had the leading sack totaler. That it is a Todd Bowles defense. They're very aggressive up front. So they're, you know what I mean. But I say this to say, like, if they could control time of possession and then play their style of defense, playing with a lead. Because it ain't like you got my man infamous Winston over there throwing like 30 picks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he definitely hurt that defense from being able to put up any quality stats.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I still just can't stand that goddamn Leonard Foreskin. I don't care if he unlanded.
Yeah, I'm still not like me personally. I think it's also because like as a football player, I dare you to put your fucking hands up to me like you want to scrap. Like, nah, bro. Like I'm gonna knock you in the next fucking Wednesday. Like, nah. In the next Friday, so you can sit back and watch this show next week.
Oh.
Hey, that was smooth. You like that? That was good promotion.
Let me close it out with this whole Leonard Fournette thing, man. Bro, he's in Tampa right now because nobody else wanted him.
Because he's a discipline problem. He's a disciplinary problem.
He cleared all the waivers.
He's in a locker room where they're going to be able to, temper that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be able to keep him in check. But, over there in Tampa, they already said Shady McCoy's the third down back. He's the receiving back. Bogart said it earlier. Leonard Fournette, he doesn't know how to run routes. And last year, Leonard Fournette got all of the action. He got the third down work, first, second, every single down work because there was nobody else there. He's not going to be able to do that in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has a playbook prior to Leonard Fournette getting there, and still to this day, where they were going to air it the fuck out.
Yep.
Just because Leonard Fournette is there now, they're not going to switch the playbook. You know what I'm saying? They're going to
right now. I mean,
it helps balance the team, and it helps Bruce Arians do what he wants to do. Play action. Brady's going to find Evans. He's going to find Godwin, Gronk.
Yep.
All those guys.
He has God and win in his name.
Right now, for all the fantasy owners out there, okay, and I'll wrap up this topic. If you have them now, move them while you can, because someone is going to hear all these different takes, everyone's takes into account, and they'll buy in. They're listed all the different analysts, so everyone is bickering back and forth over it. Sell them while you can. Now,
if you have a draft today, where you
now, hang on, give me 1 second. I'll ask that question. Now, if you are planning to hold on to him, he's not who you're going to be starting week one. Bruce Arians has already came out and said week one it's going to be more likely be Ronald Jones. It's going to be the guy that they're most familiar with, that Brady's going to be most familiar with. Then Leonard Fournette will come in. Don't be surprised if Leonard Fournette comes in during week one and starts immediately getting accustomed, and they start utilizing that game to have him as a full starter for week two or maybe week three at the worst. Okay, that's
and PFF. I know you don't like PFF, but out of all those guys, all in that backfield, Shady is ironically the best pass protector, like highest graded. You know what I mean? So I think that's why they do have him labeled as the third down back. Hey, PFF, give me money.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, check this out too. Okay, on the flip side, in the absence of Leonard Foreskin, you know what I'm saying? Raquel Armstead, Chris Thompson, like are we looking
Armstead's on the COVID Armstead's on the COVID list. I believe that it's I believe they're going to be rolling with
they have a rookie. They have a rookie.
It's Jones. Right. It's Jones. It's Michael Jones.
Zigbo and James Robinson.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. Is it Robinson? Or James Robinson? It's Robinson. Yeah. James Robinson.
Are we rolling a dice on any of them? Because they just
guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I would expect that too, because they're going to be playing from behind a lot. I would hope too, because I am a Minshew, the Ginsu truther. Throwing that thing. He's the new Blake Bortles. Just a throw in that ruck.
Sven, you asked like what would be a good offer up for that?
Right for Fournette right now. Like, what do you think his value is?
That's such a that's such a tricky
Hard.
question because you have to think from the place of the person that wants to take on a convoluted backfield like that. I'm guessing you're not going to get a stud for him, so you got to be thinking who's probably going to get the most shares in an RBBC situation.
Throw together a 2-for-1. And you throw Fournette and another piece, and you try to improve. Maybe find someone that needs running back help. Maybe find the guy in your league. And you know, a lot of people that play in home leagues, they have return managers. Go find the guy that had Fournette last year and be like, bro, remember him, bro.
You're going to be running
Keenan Allen. Like, is Keenan Allen for Leonard Fournette straight up? Like, is that?
Listen, I would do that.
I hate both players.
No, anyone who does that for Calvin Ridley is a dumbass. Don't keep Calvin Ridley.
I'm just saying. I'm in a league with Peacock. Actually, me and Peacock are in a league together, and Leonard Fournette was taking one pick right after, and he took Mike Evans, Peacock, in the 3rd round of this league. So that's where he was when he was in Jacksonville.
Yeah. Hey, I already wasn't touching him in Jacksonville. Pause. But because goddamn Jay Gruden's over there and he ain't never had a running back finish higher than 13 in PPR. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, that was foolish already to get him in the 3rd. If you could now, I wouldn't doubt he stays going in the 3rd. You know what I mean? Like, because people are going to look at, especially the casual fantasy manager is going to be like, oh my God, he's there with Tom Brady.
Yeah, everyone's going to be.
Taylor went at the end of the 3rd round of this draft.
I like it.
I'm just saying though, like it's just somebody who you have no idea what his role is going to be to someone who is going to get a role, I guess.
We'll have to see. I mean, for me, if I were the person, I have no shares of Fournette because I didn't want any.
I don't have any to begin with.
I'm not a truther. I'm not a truther on him.
They didn't fall. The cards didn't fall for me to get him.
No, and let's not forget, like, he ain't have an injury history too. Like, this guy gets wounded. You know what I mean?
Bogart already knows how I play. Oh, you have a serious fucking injury, like one time, and you burn me once. Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
He X's him out for life.
For life. I'm done, bro.
Like my boys from the 5-yard rush, Murph. Rule of 16.
Our homies across the pond,
Murph. I like that. Where I'm from, Murph means kill.
Maybe see if you can.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Bay Area. When we say we murphed it, that means we killed that shit. You know what I mean? He murphed that shit.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Well, I guess maybe I would try and see if I could sell on the hype of like he's with Tom Brady now.
Yeah.
And
you gotta find one guy. That's it. You gotta find one guy. One owner.
There's always that one owner.
There's always going to be an owner. He'll be like, "Yeah, man, I got you. Yeah, sure. I don't value Julio Jones as the top wide receiver. Sure,
exactly. Yeah, crazy shit, dude.
Tom Brady in the same
like,
backfield.
Like try and get like a 2-for-1. Be like maybe see if you can snatch up, or either see if you can snatch up Dobbins really quick, like early, because we know Dobbins is going to take over.
I like that.
Shoot for the moon.
That would be lovely.
I just think that Ingram still has shit.
And the way that you pitch it is, he's a rookie. You don't know what he's going to do. I'm going to give you something surefire. Here you go. He's with Brady now. Ta-da!
They will have a definite role right off the top, but we all know J.K. Dobbins is going to take over Ingram's job.
Hey, Smokey, what did you tell me earlier, Smokey? You told me something dope, Smokey. What did you say? You said right now for Leonard Fournette.
I remember what I said.
You said right now. No, you said right now. If you have Fournette already, like say you already drafted, you said right now. I mean, right
highest. Now this is the highest trade value you're gonna get for him right now.
Yeah,
because of all the hype. You know what I'm saying? Like people are still willing to take him in the 3rd or 4th round. Like he's off my board all the way, bro. Like I'm not even looking at him.
What if he doesn't even play? Let's say this.
Circumcised.
Scenario for Bogart's man crush over here that he's gonna, he's gonna become a rabbi so he can perform it on him. You know.
All right, let's get into this next topic before halftime. We're gonna do this long topic before halftime.
That was a record. We spent hella time on that one.
Yeah. I was like, they are never going to get off this topic.
This
Are
is a
y'all
good
watching
one, though.
this?
This
Are
is a
y'all
good
seeing
fantasy.
this?
That was a
game?
good topic.
I keep trying to watch the game at the same
Oh
time.
my God, LeBron!
The Washington football
Let's get
team.
an update.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and go into an update right now. 7:59 in the second quarter, 42-37. I'm gonna adjust the ticker for you guys at the bottom. 42-37 is what I have based off the ESPN app.
Yeah, 42-37. Yeah.
Yep. Let me read this next question. I'm gonna adjust the score for everyone down there.
Watched an ounce of basketball.
The Washington football team has named Dwayne Haskins as the current starter. He's looking good in camp. Is this officially his team? I think we start.
Smokey.
Oh God!
Is it Smokey? I
Is
thought it
it
was Smokey.
I got
Nah, I
it.
think
Yeah,
it's up top, right?
Yeah.
How about it, smoking?
yeah, I got it. Yeah, no. Is it officially his team? I mean, yeah. For right now, he is supposedly the future. So it's good that they give him the keys. Let's see what he got. You got to find out if he is the quarterback of the future or not. So you might as well start him. Let's see what happens this year. Let's see if the chemistry develops more with Scary Terry. Now with AP out of there, Antonio Gibson's going to be able to get more shine. Bryce Love as well. So you got to find out what this young team has with their young quarterback. So I'm not mad at it. Let's find out if Dwayne Haskins is the truth or not. And if he's not, you find yourself a real franchise quarterback.
For the football team.
Really quick, hey chat, feel free to tip and dono to the show because I'm in the mood to get like a real drunk now. Like I'm gonna just say that. So like, feel free to like force that to where like we're like, yeah, we're gonna chug this shit for you. I got these like Jacko Pumpkin Ale Sam Adams beers. I'm ready to fucking go.
Oh shit! It's the pumpkin season already.
I got some Shiner Oktoberfest down here in Tejas.
Yep.
Nice.
It's that time.
I'm steady drinking Bud Lights and Tito's vodka because I want them to give me money.
Money.
Bud
Give me
Light.
money.
Chris, you go now.
Bud Light don't care about you.
You know what?
Not yet, Finn.
What? One day, Spin. Me and you, Spin. One day we'll be on my Bud Light yacht. You know what I mean?
If we all work together and promote together,
Hey, remember when they built that city? What was that like? Anything can happen crap? Was that Bud Light?
Yeah, Bud Light.
Anything can happen?
Yeah, I came in second place.
So you didn't see them? They didn't ask you anything can happen?
No, not for Bogart.
They didn't ask you any question?
No.
Chris, what's your take, bro? Is this officially a Haskins team now?
Yeah, I think it is for now. I mean, it's always going to be tricky when you have a new coaching staff and coming in and they didn't draft Haskins, so so you don't know how they really feel about him, if that's if he's going to be the future. But he's the guy for right now. Obviously, Alex Smith behind him. The story of Alex Smith is tremendous. The fact that
Big ups to Alex Smith.
Kudos to Alex Smith for even thinking about coming back to play football, because that injury, I mean, he almost lost his damn leg. He almost lost his life.
Yeah.
His leg, So.
I got no damn legs.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
I have no legs.
Yeah, man, it's great. That injury was ugly. It really was ugly. I like Haskins coming out of Ohio State, and that was someone I wanted the Giants to look at last year. But
And he grew up a Giants fan too.
Hey, really quick, since you're a Giants fan, bro, I gotta ask, how do you feel about the fact that this motherfucking Daniel Jones is still fumbling in practice, dog? Like, he is still fumbling. Like, he is still
He's
fumbling.
nervous, man. He's nervous.
You would say he's dropping dimes.
Yeah, man, the optimism for this year is definitely not high at all. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're on the clock with the number 1 pick next year. The defense is all. I mean, listen, we just
Defense is atrocious.
DeAndre Baker, who was the first round pick last year, they traded up for it. They cut.
I feel so bad for Saquon, man. He might be wasting his career.
There's no pass rush. They
He's
did
like
not.
He's going to be the next Barry Sanders. He's literally going to be the next Barry Sanders.
This offensive line is still, still in rebuild mode. They lost Solder. Solder wasn't great, but losing him to the not playing for COVID is going to be tough. So now you got a left tackle who's a rookie, and the right side is you might have a 3rd round rookie who was a project who you probably really, they were trying to groom, in the next couple of years. Now he might have to start. And then week 1, they got to go against Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Man.
Steelers got a stout D. They got a
That
stout D.
the first 4 weeks are tough for the Giants, and it's. I'm not optimistic at all, man.
Danny Dimes likes to run though. He can actually
He's one of
move.
the-
Yeah, Danny Wheels.
He has to
Eli
run
Manning,
after he picks up the
He's like his
ball.
brother. They
After you
can't
put the ball on the ground, you gotta scoop that motherfucker up and go.
He
Like,
can score.
it's not that he likes to run; it's that he has to run. Like,
He's gonna be running for his life this year because it's gonna be bad. It's gonna.
I'm interested. Everybody's got a shot. No preseason games. We haven't seen shit. So
Listen,
everybody's got a shot.
He's got a new offensive coordinator, so it's gonna be tough. But
You mean
Which could be a good-
clapping
you can have
has Jason Garrett?
You can have Jason Garrett. Take him.
I will say this
let's
though.
get back into the show. Let's get back into the
Hey,
show.
for the
Kyrie,
record, you did that
Kyrie.
one this time.
I did that one. I did that one. Hey, but hold on. In my defense, though, like I'm sorry, I get Giants fans on the show, and I just gotta ask, like,
Yeah.
no, man, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be
You're a Knicks
rough-
fan too, right? Then aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Right. It sucks. It's terrible. I don't like
Man,
it.
the pain, bro.
Oh.
The absolute
Oh.
pain. The lottery.
Hey
was the
man,
one.
I'm a lifelong Warriors fan, man, and
If
we've
you
only.
say you're a Mets fan, then I'm hanging up. Then I'm
I'm a Yankees fan. They give me some hope, a little bit.
yo, Kyrie, get into your take. These New Yorkers that you're in between are just like, go ahead, bro.
We're aggressive.
Man, nah, you good, man.
We're
It's the
sad,
Cali
too.
in me, man. We just do our Cali thing. I sit back,
Yeah.
I listen to the boys, man. They know what they talking about. Chris LeBron, he got it in his name. So look, I want to say this, man, about the Washington, because obviously I'm with
You
your
a
boy
Cowboy.
over here.
Yeah.
I'm a Cowboy, man.
Mm.
Washington has never really been a threat unless
Cowboys
they yeah. The only time Washington's a threat is when they have a solid defense. But we're talking about the quarterback position.
Chase Young gonna
If you want me
eat
to
Dak
be a-
Prescott the fuck alive.
Man, look.
LeVar Arrington's coming out of retirement,
Put
yo.
the camera on me, man. I'm gonna pull some shit. Look, this is what I'm gonna say about your boy coming off the edge. I don't hear a lot of people talking about him. I know we talking about Haskins. Not a lot of people talking about this guy off the edge, and I am scared, bro. As a Dallas fan, I'm seeing this guy,
He's a monster.
and I know we got Tyron Smith. Look, we have this line that's supposedly good. I don't know about your boy coming off the edge, bro. That's the biggest hope over the quarterback. In my opinion, call me crazy. Call me psychotic. I think they setting up for Alex Smith to come back, bro.
Oh yeah.
This is not
Oh yeah.
this is not his team. This is not his team, bro. This is just you borrow it and you return it, man. That's it. If we're looking at some of his stats, I can't even go off of his NFL stats.
Yeah, you got to
I'm not going. I'm going off his
They
college
set him
stats.
up to fail last year, though. They kind of set him up to fail last year.
Of course, there was nobody
They brought
else.
in the
looking at
case.
the boys now.
They were
Gruden.
on the case.
Jay Gruden can't coach his way out of a fucking wet paper bag.
There was.
He sure as hell can yell in front of a fucking strip club, though.
Oh shit.
Hey, we made money off that story, Bogard. Chill.
Hold on. Yes, that's why I bring it up.
Exactly.
Jay Gruden,
yo.
give me money.
But pretty much, in my opinion, he had similar stats in college to Teddy Bridgewater, bro. I know he was a little bit more lethal.
Shout
with
out to
the
my man
touchdown.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt. Wow.
That's a really bad
Do you
nickname.
write
man.
these down? Do
That-
you
that
write
was-
these
Yeah,
down?
bro, there's-
All
oh,
the
he
time?
broke up
That was garbage, bro. I'm sorry, but
Like,
No,
do you have-
I
do
did
you have
say
a
it.
Notepad that you
I
got?
did say it was a
It's
garbage
off the
one.
dome. It was.
I
like
like
they're decent.
I
The
these
Leonard
are good.
Fournette one is still in my head. Like, it's
Listen,
bothering
No, let him
I've been
continue.
calling
Let him
these guys
continue,
for
y'all.
years.
I haven't got that out my head since you said it.
Oh look, bottom line, Haskins. I don't think he's the guy. I think they're gonna set up for Alex Smith, big return. They're gonna set it up to where it's gonna be this miracle. He comes back, and he's not gonna be as good, and they're gonna waste it away, just like the Washington football team always does. I don't think they know what they got. Haskins could be decent. I don't think in Washington.
Sven, go ahead and just rip my heart out. Go ahead.
No, not at all, man. I know you're a used to be Skins fan. Sorry. Was that like? Is that? I can't say that, right? Do you have to edit that out?
We
You
said
see,
that
this is
podcast.
my
I've
debt
been
right
talking
here.
Leonard Fournette.
You gotta edit that out. Sorry, I don't want to be associated with that. I'm so sorry. I said that.
No, we said it like 3 times in the podcast last time. It doesn't matter.
You guys are still here. You're fine.
I still say Devil Rays for the baseball team. So.
That's right. They wear the Devil Rays. I don't know. I think it's going to be smoke and mirrors potentially with him and Terry because they played together in college, and it's going to look really good this year. They don't have a tight end. Steve Sims, Lakers, maybe. I don't know. I think he's the Lakers
That's
right now.
right. Thank you.
I don't know. I don't watch basketball.
Sorry, just keep going.
Don't mind me. Just keep going.
I think it's going to be smoke and mirrors. Maybe it has a potential for that. The backfield situation is a complete mess. It is his team. Yes, it is his team. But here's the thing: if Alex Smith is 100% and can get on the field, the guy was
If he's
hell of an NFL
73%,
a hell of an NFL quarterback. Alex Smith, like he was
Yeah, he
so
was.
good. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's efficient. He's not going to throw 4,500 yards and 30 touch like. He's going to win.
He knows the game.
He knows the game exactly. He's a smart player.
for sure.
So if Dwayne Haskins is not performing, honestly, Ron Rivera, if I'm Ron Rivera, I'm going to Alex Smith and I'm literally saying, "Hey man, like do you really want to play?
Hey,
do you
don't
want to
say
play
anything to Dwayne? It's like, hey, Alex, don't say nothing to Dwayne. But
The most
you got this.
Like,
most
yeah, bro,
amazing-
I hate to say this, but he sucks.
Don't say
Hey.
nothing. No.
the most I can't even remember what the fuck I was gonna say. I was about to agree with you with something, and then
Yes, agree with me.
No,
Dwayne
with
Haskins
Alex
sucks.
Smith being 100%. If he's
Yeah, Alex,
literally-
yeah.
If Dwayne is struggling, if
Yeah.
they're not winning games, that's a tough division. Regardless of how bad teams are in that division, every single Giants, Cowboys, they can both. That rivalry is insane. Cowboys, Washington, like Eagles, Giant, like it's every single game in the NFC East is
Yeah,
insane.
they hate each other.
And that's the thing. If you can beat the NFC East, you can beat a lot of teams in the
teams
NFC.
NFL.
And
Well, just
my,
in the NFC, I'm saying, but like
my
so I think
Niners
that Dwayne
play
Haskins
y'all division.
Hey, we're the
Dwayne
only damn
Haskins is
world.
on a thread. I think he's on a thread, and it's only his second year, but I think that you can't mess around. Ron Rivera doesn't mess around, but then
Nope.
I'm gonna do one literally 30 seconds. On the flip side, he bred Cam Newton. He did great things with a Cam Newton type player. Dwayne Haskins is like a Cam Newton type
And
player.
and even
Do a
even
Super
more
Bowl,
specific.
MVP year, boom. So Dwayne
And-
Haskins also has that on the other side.
And we're talking Norv Turner and then on to Scott
I'm
Turner.
going
the
to
Scott
son.
Turner.
Yeah, the
I'm
Scott
going-
Turner the son.
Yep, we're about to get in halftime. No worries.
Oh, okay.
Jake, go ahead, bro. Your take.
Well, my take is actually on our podcast on Tuesday, but just to
Oh
give it
shit,
again.
that's
Where can
right.
you find that?
Yeah, I
Where
gotta
can
go
you
watch
find
that.
that?
Real quick. Yeah, I think you should give him 60 games, win or lose, and just give him a chance to fail. And
They have
if he
to, they
struggles,
have to,
don't
yeah.
pull him. If it's bad 16 games, just get rid of him. And I do have a name for Teddy Bridgewater that you brought up earlier.
Oh boy.
Oh.
All right,
Oh,
so if,
can we
if
wait
he's
for-
bad,
can we-
if he's bad in Carolina, Teddy Bridgewater, because the ice melts in the fridge, he's got to go for another beer whenever he plays.
Terry
Ooh.
Bridgewater.
Oh. I think
Drop
we're going to
the
be
mic.
using that one.
If he's bad, I hope he's good. Actually, I like Teddy Bridgewater.
I did
I
like
like
the
Teddy
Teddy. I did
Bridgewater.
like the Teddy Roosevelt thing, but
no.
Bogart.
I-
no.
Hold on. I am Luigi. What's the question? Dwayne
Oh,
Haskins, right?
shit.
Okay, Dwayne Haskins, right?
Does he have a short
I-
leash or not?
Yeah, you know what? Hold on. How about this? Hey Siri, when do the Niners play the Redskins or the football team?
Oh boy.
Basically,
Oh,
they're
boy.
gonna break.
Oh,
They're gonna
boy.
break Dwayne Haskins.
December 13th. Hold on. They
That's
play
when he's
December
gonna break.
13th. All right,
If
so
there's
check
a
this out.
season by then,
Hold on. Let's not talk that. Let's be positive. Also, a lot of my teams are called half glass fools, right? Like FOOL because you know
Yeah, I
what I'm
think
saying?
we need a lot of team names named that this
Yeah.
year.
you're a fool.
Yes,
Bogart.
yes.
Oh.
I stand. Hey, yes, I'm a fool with it. There's a difference. I'm from the Bay. I'm a fool with it. You know what I'm saying? Check this out.
You murked it, bro.
I'm murphing it.
Don't do that.
Look at my man Sven. My man Wolverine live in the flesh. Hey, check this out, Logan. Man, December
I wish
13th.
I had that.
I know, but I'm always gonna remember you as Wolverine.
That's right.
You've been around for hundreds of years. You fought in every war. But anyways, bro,
His shoes are kicking in.
check this out. Goddamn, they're gonna play the Niners by December 13th. By then, Alex Smith should be more than polished, and they can get him on a revenge narrative. Just play against his old team, and Dwayne Haskins. I mean, bro, you are on a short leash. It's a new regime, like these gentlemen had mentioned. You know what I'm saying? But for my man, Scary Terry, or as I like to call him, the Scottish lad, because his name is McLaurin. I know he's an African American, but I'm going with it. The laddie. Every time
I
he
like
balls,
that better than Scary Terry.
hey, every time the laddie balls
F1,
out
bro.
on my podcast, I fire up the bagpipes. I drop the bagpipes drop, and bro, I love Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin, and even if Dwayne Haskins only throws 200 yards a game, I'm just hoping half that thing goes to my man, the Scottish lad, the laddie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to dive into halftime.
Laddie.
This is Rumboyz After Dark, your favorite Friday night sports talk podcast. You listen to this. We all know why. Sometimes I don't know why, but you're here, and we fucking love the shit out of you.
I don't know.
Just don't even ask
Exactly. We don't even ask it at this point anymore. We're going to dive into halftime. We're going to play some tunes by the homie Bogart.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, oh, word. Oh, I didn't know.
But the jam out.
Fellas, I'll see you guys in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so. Like,
That's perfect.
Yeah.
It's time to grab some more breasts.
that's enough time to grab a beer, take a piss.
Yes.
You know,
I'm with the grabbing breasts.
if you're
I'll be
me,
back.
yeah, I'm gonna go grab some breasts too.
I mean, I think our next topic will just transition right into Washington football team, right? With your next one.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
We
I don't know.
can't get
know.
enough of the football team.
I'm just trying to help you out with that.
Yeah.
That's actually really big. That's a really big fantasy
we
thing.
got this. Yeah, don't worry. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back.
I remember when the world went crazy. Now all they wanna do is just pay, man. Up early in the morning, not lazy. I heard shining like a domino for gazing. I remember when the world went crazy. Now all they wanna do is just pay, man. Up early in the morning, not lazy. I heard shining like a domino for gazing. I get the bag, they can't stand me. Hit them up with the voice raspy. Used to me like smoothly. Real sultry, spewing his poetry. Moving his poultry. What else? Went from grams to OZs. Half slabs to half things. Now we pushing whole kids more. Like a goddamn piano man. They sleeping on us like Ambien. They tripping off us, need an Ativan. Y'all broke as a joke, and we the last I remember when the world went crazy. Now all they wanna do is just pay, man. Up early in the morning, not lazy. I heard shining like a domino for gazing. I remember when the world went crazy. Now all they wanna do is just pay, man. Up early in the morning, not lazy. I heard shining like a domino for gazing. Hungry, the halibut with ribs touching. Humble, the loudest wolf ticket distributor, teeth folded. Not sure what wild cards fate's holding, but the warm wax flows through the fist form, shake molded. When you do your best, there's no questions. Time only limits the creation process, but the final product flows with froth, infinite conviction. The best of the best for my family constituents. From project living to renovation to turnkey residence, speaking to existence. Reek of the split fish, but able to build canvas to upper echelon equipment. It all connects, lacerate the perimeter, center placement. I remember when the world went crazy. Now all they wanna do is just pay, man. Up early in the morning, not lazy. I heard shining like a domino for gazing. I remember when the world went crazy. Now all they wanna do is just pay, man. Up early in the morning, not lazy. I heard shining like a domino for gazing.
I came in the door, I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me no more. Where all my niggas at? Where all my bitches at? Throw your motherfucking hands in the air. We round low lows like we had a car show. We blowing big dro. They like Doja Cat. I got rims all black on the old school. school, OA, chillin' Maybach like Ricky Rose. Trifecta, we some bosses from the Bay. San Jose, California. Throw meth around where the homies will put it on ya. You could be a goner or you could be an owner. Yeah.
I remember when the world went crazy. Now all they wanna do is just pay, man. Up early in the morning, not lazy. I heard shining like a domino for gazy. I remember when the world went crazy. Now all they wanna do is just pay, man. Up early in the morning, not lazy. I heard shining like a domino for gazy.
Alrighty. What up, fellas? I'm back.
What's happening?
That was like perfect timing. That was like such great timing. I'm getting like so good at this, right?
Impeccable, even.
Impeccable. Let's dive
Don't
right.
ask me how to spell that word.
Oh my goodness. Let's dive right into the next topic. We're going to segue right from where we left off. I'm going to just switch the script around a little bit. The AP era, Adrian Peterson era, is over in Washington as the team released a 35-year-old running back today. How does this affect fantasy, and where does the future Hall of Famer land? Bogard.
All right, so I obviously was on the Antonio Gibson hype. I love when you don't really know much about a player in fantasy, especially a rookie running back, right? I love it when he only had so many touches, like a small sample size, but he just flashed tremendously. Receiver converted to running back. You know what I mean? He was one of my favorite, like 10th round pickups. He started to move up. You know, now he's probably gonna get bumped up to like the 6th round, like where Ronald Jones used to go. You know what I mean? And when that coaching regime that used to be with CMC says he has CMC like skill set, and then you couple that with the fact that his combine numbers were like Jonathan Taylor for real. Like if you remove the name, he would like his how big he is. He ran like a 4.3. He's like 225 or some shit like that, like, bro. Like it's crazy. Like I love the idea of a Antonio Gibson over a Bryce Love, but Bryce Love also has been getting a lot of camp love. You know what I mean? But Adrian Peterson, where I think he lands, I mean, Adrian Peterson is a man on a personal mission. He just wants to keep moving up higher in that motherfucking
in the rank in the
all time. Yeah, and man, like where can he go? Maybe he goes to the Patriots.
Jacksonville. Just for
that's a good one. Nah, he's not doing that though. But hey, you know what though? He probably would if he is, like I said, on a mission to just get yards. Just to get yards? Yeah. I don't want him to do that, though.
Fred Jackson went there and got a shit ton of yards, bro.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
What about Buffalo?
They got them all. They're more running backs.
Buffalo is murky with their
Zach Moss is a beast.
Zach Moss,
right? They got both of them.
But they're worried about both of them already.
Why not bring in AP?
That's what I'm saying. That seems like a very Buffalo. That sounds like a very Buffalo thing to do.
I think Adam Gase would be on the phone. Adam Gase is making that phone call before the Buffalo Bills are. Adam Gase is like, I need more. How much more can I disrespect Le'Veon
Watch
Bell?
the Jets on Instagram. The Jets are so confident in their backfield. The Jets do not give a fuck about their backfield, bro.
They really don't, because they're like, fuck you, Le'Veon Bell. We're bringing in Frank Gore. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, just feed Bell.
And Kalen Balazs. Oh, but sorry, he failed.
And Kalen Balazs.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, Balazs
physical even.
That was crazy, yeah.
But they still acted on it.
Oh, Chicago.
Yeah,
Chicago.
Chicago would actually be a very
because is Montgomery still dealing with something, and like
Matt Nagy doesn't know how to use running backs.
But see,
he's terrible.
He's
a good coach. He's bad.
John DeFilippo likes to throw to the running back, though. That's why Leonard Fournette had Leonard Foreskin. That's why he had 76 receptions last year. So I don't think he goes there, actually.
We'll see. So no.
He goes back to the Redskins. Because they didn't want to pay whatever guaranteed money. Even maybe they're like, next week we might be covering.
He wasn't owed anything. He wasn't going to be owed anything. Yeah,
I thought he was.
That's why we released him, because it was just like, like. We brought in Gibson, like AP even said himself after the release. He was like, they brought in Gibson, to play a CMC type role. He's like, I can do a lot of those things. He's like, but they have a clear cut direction.
Can't.
He's like they have a clear cut direction of where they want to go. They're going to split between. He said he already said everything. I feel like he was sour because he said everything that we're gonna do. He's like they'll split between Gibson and Love.
He should go and back up someone like a Derrick Henry, because then like that's what they want to do is just run. And if they run him,
That would actually be very interesting if he went to Tennessee. I would love that team.
yeah, because he won't see the field unless like Derrick Henry goes down.
Wow. But not even. Just give him some carries. Put AP on the wow. But I don't think so. I think he wants to go to a team where he could get potentially close to 1,000 yards.
I think he's looking for the yards and the stats.
Yeah, you're right.
Jake, let's see where you're coming from with this one, bro. You're right next to Bogart.
Well, he'll probably try to go for the stats and just go on some bad team that'll sign him when there's an opening. But if I were him, I would probably look at the Texans at this point.
Ooh.
You have two older, skilled backs who are a little past their prime, but together with less carries, they could probably stay semi intact and help out Watson. So I would look for that type of situation where it's not a very run heavy offense, so you have two older backs that can keep fresh the whole year. But that's my take, basically. I don't know. If he wants to yard chase, he could go anywhere. And I don't think we can predict with injuries.
Yep. Happy anniversary to clock management.
Yep, happy anniversary, bro.
In winning. Yeah, I would definitely think that the Texans are a place he can be fresh, get carries, split carries, and neither back will get worn down because you have Watson to take some of the heat.
I like that. I like that a lot.
That's pretty good, actually. I didn't think of Texans too.
Chris LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, it was shocking that they cut him. You know, that was kind of a shock, but you kind of get it because they're trying to go to that youth movement over there. But as far as where he can get picked up, I mean, I think he's stat chasing. You know, he's just getting to stats. He wants to climb up those rankings. So, you know, wherever like Jacksonville could be an opportunity, you know, he could probably be the lead back right now in Jacksonville right now, you know, if he goes there. So that's maybe somewhere he can go because, you know, I don't, you know, it's still got to see where some camp battles and as far as running backs and all that. So it's going to be interesting to see where he goes. But, you know, I think I don't really know, you know, I don't think he really cares about the winning thing because, you know, I don't think that's high on his list. Like I said, I think it's all about climbing up that, you know, that rushing lead and get as high as possible. So I think, you know, a situation like Jacksonville or, you know, something like that, you know, will be, you know, a fit for him that I think he would like.
Kyrie gaming.
Oh yeah, my bad. My mic was off.
I like that mic, my man. That was hot.
I remember I called him when you were buying that mic too.
Yeah, man. I needed it. I was using this one, but I'm not sure. I mean, what is it? Can you repeat the question real quick for me?
Adrian Peterson, where you think he's going?
What's that?
Okay, yeah. I'm with the complicated picks, bro. I'm crazy with these picks. I want to know y'all opinion on this. Am I psycho for thinking what if he gets picked up? And I know they got a major running back.
The Eagles?
Pittsburgh.
Oh.
And I know I'm thinking James Conner hasn't played a full season. He hasn't had 1,000 yards from what I think I see.
Well, they got Benny the Snail.
I know they got Snail there.
Anthony
the Snail.
They do have a couple of backs.
Benny and the Jets.
But I'm looking like, I don't know. It just seems like a good fit if I'm looking football-wise. If we're talking fantasy, I mean, he would be great to me personally in Philadelphia, especially behind Sanders coming back.
Philadelphia does do this. I mean, they brought in LeGarrette Blount. Then when he got hurt, they traded for Jay Ajayi, and then the goddamn
Ajayi,
they had Jordan Howard last year. They like
Ajayi. Nice.
Ajayi, the amount of people that hated me for my takes on Jay Ajayi when I would come on air and I'd literally be like, so the only thing I have to say about Jay Ajayi is he's softer than wet tissue paper, and literally fantasy analysts would just, you're wrong, you're not that, and I'd be like, and then his knees would fucking go out like
that was my nickname.
One tissue paper when you're wiping,
bones,
bro. And
bones
then people would just be so pissed. People would be so fucking pissed. But at the end, as always, I'm right. And it's great.
He emptied the tank in 3 weeks in Miami, basically.
Oh, yeah. This is why you
Bones
study
on bones,
and you don't just say shit.
And then too, you got to look. I like you guys' takes on where he could go potentially as a feature back. You mentioned Jacksonville. You talking Houston and whatnot. I mean, obviously you got Johnson there, but he it looks like he's only missed one game in the past 2 seasons, and I mean he's getting yards. So I think you guys make a good point. It looks like he can keep going. He hasn't hit. I mean, he's older in age, so I mean.
He's the new school Emmitt Smith.
I'd personally love to somehow see him in Pittsburgh. I think it'd be a great fit for me as a football fan. Adrian Peterson with the steel curtain, but in reality, I'm looking at probably Philadelphia. I think that would be a good landing spot for him, and he can make a lot of noise, and that'd be scary.
Just to fuck with the Miles Sanders chairs.
owners?
Oh gosh, nothing would make me happier.
I mean, because they
captain
don't look at
when they
fantasy.
play
They look at how
You know
the best
what?
possible team. So
Do you think they actually think of that? Like, hey, if we get Adrian Peterson, what is this going to for fantasy? For
no,
Miles
that's what I'm saying.
No.
But if they
look
do
at
that, do you think they
possible
legit
team.
like
that's
say
no-
that? Like, I would. I don't know. I would be
That's
like,
number
yeah,
one
man.
on their minds.
Well, I had a theory that remember when everyone got COVID and it was false positive. I had a theory that whatever lab guy in New Jersey, like I guess the lab was in Jersey.
It was.
Yeah, that guy was like,
Yeah.
I don't
Right
have
here.
anyone. He was like,
Right
I have
here.
no one on any of these teams. And all the teams that you know what I mean that he didn't have, he didn't have players rostered on. They're all false positives. Just all of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And how about this? I have a theory that Bill O'Brien, he plays fantasy. That's why he's like
He's a terrible. Why is he running that team? Why is
he's running
he
it like a
that
fantasy team. He's running it like a
don't want to
fantasy
pay
team.
anyone
But that's a
else to be
bad
an
fantasy
official
team.
GM.
He is doing
Yeah.
a bad fantasy team. That is.
Yes, I didn't say he was a good manager.
He probably steps out onto the field every damn Sunday. He's like, no one said O lines about this lineup.
It's a
It's the
shame.
whole line. Fuck.
It's a shame that the owner he passed away, correct? And then it was like
Yeah.
handed down, and now Bill O'Brien is like the front office. No, wow, he's made some fantastic decisions.
Well,
How do you
had
feel about
a
AP? How do you
interesting
feel about AP?
transition to the owner because he was in some stuff, but the family was right, and then
Yeah.
Oh, I get that, but I'm just saying, I think
yeah. So
Bob
they kind
can't
of like, well,
even-
somebody has to
he
do
can't
everything,
fire
our owner's got in
himself.
trouble, so.
he hasn't done a good job.
Sven, how do you feel about where AP lands, the AP era ending in Washington, so on and so forth?
I mean, again, it shows where they're going. I mean, AP, thank you. You know, you weren't. I mean, this wasn't a long-term thing. He knew that. They knew that. So it's not whatever. They're ending on good terms, I feel like, and they probably told him too, even before. I don't know. I would at least before like the preseason or whatever you want to call this right now. Be like, hey, AP, like, you know what, man? Like, we drafted a couple guys. Like, this may not work out. You know what I mean? Like, we're going in this direction. Blah blah blah. Like. I don't know where the hell he lands. I have no idea where he lands. I really don't. Because like you said, is he going to be a feature back somewhere or is he going to be like a complimentary back? We have no idea. We don't know because we don't know the market for him, for his particular skill set, which is running the ball 15 to 20 times a game and catching negative 0.25 catches.
I give him 12 carries.
But that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like you have to find his value out.
Carries 10 to 12 maybe.
He could definitely.
And he
handle that.
splits with another back and goes 10 to 12 in a traditional running offense.
So it's
Stay
like where,
away
though?
from my
That's the thing.
Niners is what I'm saying, AP.
That's
Stay
the
away
thing
from
is
the Eagles
where.
in that case because the Eagles aren't going to run the ball 10 to 12 times between two backs. Like,
Yeah, but that's kind of
they're
what
not
they
gonna line up
do.
and run it like that. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of
What
what they
happens
do.
in Washington? I have no idea.
Fornicator, how do you feel, bro?
And well, yeah, Gibson and Bryce Love, they're gonna get all that work in Washington now.
Right.
Where is he gonna go? I mean, the Bears do need a reliable backup behind Montgomery. His injuries, status is up in the air. He may or may not be ready for week 1. But I think Jake, you just said it right now. I feel like he's gonna go somewhere where there's gonna be carries to be split. And why not go to motherfucking Atlanta, the ATL where Todd Gurley needs to help him share that load.
And that's a solid line too.
Because we've seen
AP would look good in a Falcons jersey.
That would look.
I'm not mad at that one.
It would preserve Todd Gurley. He needs that help, and AP knows how to run in the dome. We've seen that shit. So I think in the ATL, I would like to see that happen. It'll keep Gurley fresh, and AP can still get his yards on a successful team too. So
that would change that offense. That would change that offense. Damn, I love that, dude. I'm all in.
That's a pretty good one.
I'm buying an AP Falcons jersey if it.
Yeah, that should look cold. That'll
look cold. With the new ones too, that'll look cold.
Yeah, I like the little fade out joints they got.
Damn! Now that's what I want to happen. I'm actually. It already happened. It already happened.
Right, you know what? Patchin, the owner of the Falcons. Patch him in.
Oh gosh,
he's backstage.
Let's see here. The NFL and NFLPA announce all NFL facilities will be closed on Election Day to ensure everyone can vote. How major of a move is this given the stakes and the history this creates and that is on the line? We start with Smoking Jay.
Yeah, they're putting all the focus on Election Day, which is very important. We all know well, I don't know where you guys want to take this exactly, but we know this.
We go there. We go everywhere. Let's go.
Check it out. What it's very important.
Speak your piece.
It's very important for us to go out there and have our say, put in our vote. These officials, they get paid through our taxes, so we might as well let our voices be heard when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're drawing the attention where it's supposed to be. They're closing everything down. They're making a statement just by doing that alone. And then on top of that, the NFL players, they're already speaking on it. And it's not even just the NFL. We see it through all sports. Players are coming out. It's something that, if there ever was a time where if you haven't voted yet, this is the time to do it. So make your voices heard.
Yeah.
Rock the vote.
Oh God, you old motherfucker! Why did you?
I went 90s.
Yeah, I'm 30. Why did you just remind me of my age?
Diddy's vote or die.
Yeah, Diddy was vote or die.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I went even older. I went 90s. I went like Bill Bellamy, like in the late 90s.
God damn it! And then you said Bill Bellamy. Just Bogart. Fuck.
I am 35.
I know, we're fucking like 5 years apart, bro.
With mushrooms, I will live forever.
I'm like a year behind you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yes.
Thanks. Fuck.
Shut up.
You're young,
Shut up,
man.
youngin.
Enjoy it.
Shut up, youngin.
Oh, I am.
Enjoy your youth.
I am, bro. Hey, look, really quick.
I'm a week off of back surgery. I just had back surgery last Thursday,
bro.
And I'm here talking to you guys right now.
Bro,
hey man, because you're Wolverine, bro.
Hey, put it this way. Put it this way, okay?
Shit hurts.
I told my girl the other day, I was like, we gotta move off the fucking bed really quick. I gotta stand up.
He's old. You're getting old, Admiral.
I need to stand. Chris, what's good, bro? How do you feel about the topic?
I actually forgot the question.
He's like
Election day.
Election day. The NFL. Really quick, I want to toss into the NBA, the NBA and the NBAPA. The NBPA are also doing this. So NFL and NBA and NFLPA and NBPA announced that
all the acronyms.
Yeah, all the damn sports facilities are going to be closed for Election Day. How major of a move is this, given the stakes and the history that are at stake?
I mean, this is the biggest election. I mean, we thought the last election was huge. This one's just as big. So, it's very important. I know the Garden is being used as a polling center, so which is really big. But I wish they would close.
Most exciting thing there.
Yeah. Good times are coming, bro. Good times are coming. Good times are coming. But yeah.
Damn, the Knicks suck.
Man, we can't.
How long have the Knicks said?
Why did they trade Porzingis?
Why did they get Amari and
I didn't want to get the press. I didn't know I was going to get the press.
Hey, my brother-in-law is from Newark, New Jersey, and he grew up a Knicks fan. He feels you guys, man.
It's tough out here being a Knicks fan, man. But we staying strong, man. We got to stay strong.
This is what it's for right here.
Yeah.
New York state of mind.
Hey, you want to know?
It's important.
You want to know what, Chris? You want to know what, Chris?
Yeah.
Because of how 2020 has been, we all felt what it's like to be a fucking Knicks fan. Okay,
Bro.
Oh, jeez. You're
Bro,
welcome.
I did a live lottery reaction show. I had a bunch of my guys from my network, and we it was depressing. Like I think people watched because they want to see if my face when I knew we were going to be disappointed. Because every year the Knicks, wherever they're positioned, so they were favored to get the 6th pick.
And they never win that fucking lottery.
No,
bro.
it's not even winning the lottery. They always fall short. It's always like 2 spots all forward. So like we got the 8th pick. They were projected to get the 6th. Last year they were projected to get the number 1 pick, and they got 3rd. So they always fall back. So like to figure that maybe this year they'll give the number 1 pick was just false, hope. And
They should have got it. They should have got it. They not get it. How
Yeah,
did they not get it?
It's
Makes no
disaster.
sense. The NBA lottery makes no sense.
It makes maybe
Get rid
next
of it.
year. There's
Just
always
get rid of
that.
it.
Giannis and AD Giannis and AD going to the Knicks. How about that?
only the New Yorkers on the show we're gonna find a fucking way to get off topic, and I love it.
But yeah, this is an important year for voting and all that. So I hope they would. I wish they would. Tell people to not go to work and make sure to go vote, because only 60% of people voted last time. So go out and vote, because I see too many people say my vote don't count. Well, that's not true at all. Your vote matters. Go vote.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm loving this impactful segment on this show. Fuck.
But
Kyrie, take it away.
I mean, everybody got different, viewpoints. I like the fact that it's just the option that it's available. Now you have a bigger, massive place where if people do decide to utilize their ability to vote, they have a lot of, they open up arenas for this. So it's kind of, the excuses for overcrowdedness and whatnot can kind of go away if, some of these big time places open up. So, I mean, I think it's a positive thing. It just gives people the choice. I mean, a lot of people, I'm hearing the same thing. It's a major election this year. A lot of people don't vote. So again, if you have the option to, it's beautiful that the NFL and the NBA is allowing more people. They're allowing it to go down. How they're gonna do this with COVID and whatnot too? They need to kind of put that out there, because we don't even talk about that a lot. But we'll see what happens.
I think because of COVID, we're excited this is even happening. Like, this is even going down in history right now. Like, this is only going down because of COVID. Like, under normal circumstances, this would have been a normal election. So I love that you brought this up. I mean, I think that the business pitch behind this is we have enough space in these stadiums to house X amount of people for polling.
Booths?
Yeah, X amount of booths. I guess they're gonna put it. They're gonna put it
too. Think about that. Apparently, it's
in
safer
a parking
outside.
lot.
I don't know if that's true, but they're thinking it's safer outside.
I mean, my guess is that's the pitch, and the only flaw is put enough fucking distance in between each other. You're adults.
You have
adult
stickers.
things.
Come on, you got stickers.
Yeah.
Here's your arrow. There's your arrow.
I do want to ask too. I mean, damn. Wait, what was my thought here? Fuck.
I need to get that high.
Damn it.
Don't shots.
Too much Capri Sun.
Head shots.
That was Chris with the Capri Sun.
That was me.
I know. I was just saying.
I'm on my second one.
Capri Sun, give me my name.
Word.
Hey, you know what though? I will say this though, real quick. Conspiracy Bogart has to.
Oh, shit.
He has
Here
to.
we go. Here we go.
No,
Hold
I
on.
love
Let me
it.
fill.
I love
Hey,
it. I love it.
Bogart. Let me fill my
What's
beer.
up?
Let me fill my beer first. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
How about you do your take, and then I do mine, then Bogart goes 12 minutes.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Sven, you first do yours.
Yeah, go
Oh
ahead.
no. So it's they're making it known that they are closing the facilities on election day. Think about how many votes that's going to be. Not even the players and the staff. Everybody's going to vote now. I guarantee you, everybody's. I don't want to say forced to vote, but they're kind of. I mean.
Oh, people are gonna do it for the gram. I'm outside of Bronco Stadium, mile high.
JJ Watt, I'm voting in Texas. Like I'm voting in Houston. Like, get out and vote. Like, that's going to bring so many more voters because there's going to be no football. There's whether it's I don't even know.
Hey, we are jumping on anything, any kind of isms right now. We are interested.
There
Like,
may not be football
everyone-
at all by that point. Let's be real.
No, I was about to get into that. Go ahead, Joe. Jake, go ahead.
You done?
Yeah, no, go ahead, Jake. I said I'll wait. I'll wait.
Is Sven done?
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Continue, man. I like going the banter.
Well, I mean, and
You're
I
this
think
way.
some
You're
of us live in states where we know who's going to get the state overall for the president, and the president's one thing, but they don't really affect you directly. You vote locally and for your state in the election too, so that's a bigger vote than any presidential vote is.
Oh yeah.
So
I want a new governor in the state of Texas.
10 to 15% of your county to vote on local, state, or any level of politics besides federal, that's way more important, especially local. That's by far the most important. So the fact
Vote
that
Rumboyz
60% aren't
2020.
actually registered, that's 40% of a county not represented in local politics because they don't vote.
Well said.
Yeah. All right. Conspiracy theory Bogart time. All right. They're trying to get everybody to come out. And then when everybody comes out, the numbers could spike. Hopefully, for everybody listening, go ahead and throw that mask on, them gloves, get the Lysol in the back pocket, everything. You know what I'm saying? But here's where the conspiracy comes in. You know what I'm saying? All this is smoke and mirrors because yes, people are gonna vote, but we've already seen another what do they call it? Regime. They don't call it regime in politics, right? What do they call it?
Just use your words. You're fine.
Regime is
yeah. So now with this, we've seen another the Bush Jr. regime. They controlled it with the goddamn mail-in votes. There's gonna be a lot of remote voting, I could assume, with this time around. And then, bro, he's gonna try to parlay himself into another 4 years. So with that said, I hope when they open all these stadiums, everybody go out and vote against this man. I know it's the lesser of two evils. I'm not the one to talk politics. I don't know it. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Or I'd rant like I do. But I say, just vote. It's that man. You know what I mean? With that red hat and make it. I hate that it's red too. That's my favorite color. Fuck that hat. You know what I mean?
I dig. The only thing that I'm gonna say is
they're gonna control it, bro.
These are
historic, the remote votes.
Yeah, these are historic times that we're living in. You guys know how I feel. You have seen the last couple of podcasts that I've been on. I just did a podcast with the Fantasy Football Plug that's going to be coming out on Instagram TV.
Shout out to the plug.
YouTube. But I mean, no, I'm also now working with the Black Play Play Fund over on Sportscaster. Big shouts to the Black Play Play Scholarship and Grant Fund, creating more jobs for minority and creating more money for minorities that are like us in the podcasting and play-by-play industry. But with that being said, this is super, super important. The stakes are immensely high. I don't have to speak about those stakes. You guys see those stakes and how high they are. Whenever you turn on a game if you turn on a game and you see the MLB, the NFL, and the NBA speaking out. So that's how I feel. I feel the same way as many of the players do. And I feel the same way as many people that look like me do. Ta-da! There, that's what I have to say. We do have some dono hype up in the chat, though. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake is playing Super Smash Brothers. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What to do dilly-dilly perfectly, because I wanted to crush the rest of this anyway.
I ran out, y'all.
Blake was asking if I was watching an anime earlier, but I was playing Smash Bros.
It's all good. I like that you don't know to reply with the question. I love that. That was great.
Is anybody a gamer here? Anybody buy the new Tony? Anybody buy the new Tony Hawk?
Bro, I want to.
Not yet. I heard it's good.
I've heard.
I heard it's great
Don't buy
though.
Madden. Do not buy Madden.
So,
I bought
all right, really
I'm
quick.
waiting for PS5.
I hate Madden.
Madden
I
is
hate
awful.
Madden.
Really
bro.
quick. I would be on I would be on my gamer-ish especially because who I'm with now, she's chill and shit. But yeah, I went through this thing called a divorce, right? And when you go through those, some of your shit ends up stolen and hawked off. So I don't have my PS4 anymore. But luckily, you know, my girl, she's like, we gonna get you that PS5, baby. Don't worry.
There you go.
Yeah,
you go.
She's a keeper.
yeah.
She's a keeper.
He's a keeper. Fellas, if you lay it down right.
You can get yourself a PS5.
Let's dive into the next question. I know that most of us are football analysts, but we can kind of BS our way around takes, like whatever the fuck needs to be said. And then there are those of us on this panel that we just really know our shit. But we're gonna ask everyone to contribute. Everyone play. Your give it your best effort. Okay. I can't believe I just said that in that.
What a coach. Hey guys, we're gonna go out there and punch him right in the mouth.
That participation trophy bullshit. So this question is actually has been being brought up a lot in the sports world. Is Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak? I can't say his last name. Is Giannis?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. There, good job. See that's the effort I'm talking about. Maximum effort. Is Giannis really just Scottie Pippen? Who needs to find his Michael Jordan? NBA analyst Richard Jefferson believes so. What are you guys' thoughts? We start with Jay.
Man.
And I'm going to take a piss while you do that, too.
Bro, really? He needs to find a Michael Jordan. This guy's back-to-back MVPs, bro. Like, what else is he supposed to do? How about surrounding him with a better cast? How about Eric Bledsoe? You freaking start balling the fuck out like you used to.
How about AD?
How about Middleton? You're an all-star, right? Step your fucking game up, bro. You're supposed to be his Scottie Pippen, and you ain't doing shit, bro. Yo, Giannis, the Greek freak, bro. He is a baller. If he is not the best player in the game, he's top 3 right now, bro. Has to be. Yeah, definitely. If he's not 1 or 2, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Is like for Richard Jefferson to say that, like who are you, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Richard Jefferson.
He played for the New Jersey Nets, yo.
Then you want to backhand Scottie Pippen. He's doing nothing. He's minding his own business over there while Future's clapping his wife's cheeks right now. You know what I'm saying? Leave him the fuck alone. Leave the man alone. He's been through enough.
With auto-tune.
We saw The Last Dance. We saw Scottie Pippen got raped by Jerry Krause and that freaking horrible contract. Leave that man alone already. God damn it. The pride of fucking Central Arkansas, man. Leave the man alone.
I gotta watch this documentary.
You will love the documentary.
It's really fucking good.
You will love the documentary.
No, yeah.
Just being a 90s baby, being a 90s baby, like the soundtrack. The soundtrack alone is like the most fire shit, bro.
And he's an 80s baby. I was gonna say you're an 80s baby.
I was born in 86. Yeah,
you'll definitely dig it. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at with it.
1886 too, because he's Wolverine. He's been around.
I wish I could make claws come out.
We know what Sven's gonna be for the Halloween episode, guys.
Bro, he was in it for life.
I got a haircut, man. I got a fucking.
I know. I was about to say, man, when you chopped the dude, but you know what? We were all in quarantine mode during that time, and you made the best out of it. You're like, listen, I'm fucking.
Dude, I look like Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman looked like me.
Yes, bro. When I was like, oh shit, we on here.
I've not cut my hair since February.
Really?
Yeah, he's not cutting it. He said he's not.
But when he cut his hair, he looked like Post Malone's brother. You know what I mean?
Don't worry, guys. I have a bet. I have
hair, Jake. I like it. I like that. I have curly hair as well. I get a fro.
Yeah, dude. Look.
My joint is banging right now.
That shit is done. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I have a bet that's gonna make Jake cut his hair. Who do we go to next, Chris? What's good, bro?
No problem.
I mean, the whole Giannis thing, the Pippen thing was kind of crazy. But I think Giannis is more like Shaq, and he needs his Kobe Bryant. He needs to find his Kobe Bryant.
Ooh, I like that.
Especially in today's game that they lost. I mean, he's no threat in the perimeter at all. Like literally, he's trying to pump fake Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler's like, "No, I know you're I'm not worried about you shooting." So
bro,
what are you
crazy?
And they literally just build a wall. It's just we're not letting you get past you. We don't respect your jump shooting game. Like it's just non-existent. So the thing, like I said, the Pippen thing was off. Like, but thing, he's more Shaq, and like, he needs to find his Kobe Bryant, because Chris Middleton is not that dude. Like he was an all-star and he's a great player, but he's not. He's
Middleton,
not,
give your head a shake.
yeah, he's not that dude. And then like Bledsoe has non-existent, and Brooke Lopez didn't show up either today. And to me, the biggest loss for them was losing Malcolm Brogdon. Like
Yeah.
I don't think people bring that up enough. Like losing a guy like that was just absolutely massive for them. So Giannis, obviously they're gonna take this L in this series. Like it's over. Like Miami, and I predicted Miami to beat them, not in a sweep or in 5 games. I thought maybe 6 or 7.
Jesus Christ, it's 3-0.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And I said, Milwaukee.
Shout out Jimmy Buckets, man.
Yeah, Milwaukee's gonna have to figure things out in this all. Like they're gonna have to try to go after Bradley Beal this all.
Or as the Native Americans would say, Milwaukee.
Yeah, they got to go after Bradley Beal.
Nice Wayne's World reference.
Wayne's World reference. Yes, I'm glad you caught
Wayne's
that.
World. Party time.
We are not worthy. We're not worthy.
Nice. It's actually
Does this guy know how to party or what?
Like Alice Cooper, we did not know that you were an encyclopedia.
So
man.
educated.
My God.
Chill. I love that. Hold on.
Chill. Oh God.
You were like 4 years old when that movie came out.
Bro, the amount of times I've watched that movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Sven got muted. Wait, no, Sven muted himself.
No, I muted myself. I was gonna say, me and my roommate in college, we were actually, I was Wayne and he was Garth.
Nice.
Axl, this dude dressed as Axl Rose to the party. It was like, are you kidding me? And we legit started going, we're not worthy.
Yes.
And the guy literally, he put out his hand like this, and it was actually a magical moment.
Kids, that's the reason that you go to college, to create memories like that.
What?
The tuition is.
I was a
well
senior,
worth it.
and I was like a freshman party.
And
Didn't
kids,
matter.
please
Didn't
go
matter.
watch Wayne's
Didn't
World.
I'm on
was
mute now. I'm going on.
He's going. Let's get into, or whose turn is it? No, it's Kyrie's turn. It's Kyrie's turn. Shit. Fuck.
Oh yeah, man. What was the question again regarding?
Yeah.
Giannis. Is Giannis really
Giannis.
just Scottie Pippen who needs to find his Michael Jordan?
The Greek freak.
Yeah, man. I just go against the grain. I don't really believe in Giannis. I called
Yes.
Miami and what did I call them in 6? I thought they'd lose 2 games. I thought but I thought Miami had the tools to.
They are close to home. It's technically home. The bubble, that is.
Think about it. We praise Giannis for a lot, bro. When he's not, I don't know. I don't believe in him yet. It's something in me that's like,
shit on
I
him,
like
Kyrie.
a shooter, bro. I like somebody who can pull up. I am a Laker, bro. I've witnessed.
I like somebody that can pull up. He's
Yeah.
from LA. He's like, I need a shooter.
I need a shooter, bro. I can't do the Euro step dunk every 5 seconds.
You can't do that against
it don't
Miami.
work.
Can't
You
do
can't
that
do it
against
against,
Miami.
you're not gonna be able to do
Sure
it against a lot of people,
Like I
bro.
said,
Like,
there was one possession today where he's doing all these fakes, and Jimmy Butler's looking at him like, I'm not budging. Like you're not gonna shoot it, and then he shot it and he bricked it. Like,
and see, I want to know what would like somebody like, I know I'm crazy, like LeBron's number, because these are the people that he's on the same level as.
Yeah.
LeBron on Milwaukee, Durant on Milwaukee, being the only guy, and they build a somewhat. I don't know who said that I think it was Fornicator. I disagree with the team. They built a team around the boy. When they took Brooke Lopez from us, I knew that was a hell of a pick for him. You got a big center who can shoot. Your boy can't shoot. Now, somebody else mentioned the Malcolm Brogdon was idiotic. You signed that guy, bro.
Yeah.
Your boy Bledsoe is
Go
someone
shit on
else who's
Middleton.
going
Shit on
straight
Middleton
to the
now.
paint.
Yeah, Middleton.
We don't need anybody but Giannis going to the paint, bro. They should have tried to pick up JJ Redick. They should keep surrounding some shooters around him, and that's the only way this disguise of Giannis can continue. Because that's all I think it is. It's just a facade. He's a stat stuffer. I mean, he gets. I mean, I just don't see him being on a star-studded squad and him still doing the same things. That's just me personally. Somebody else mentioned Shaq. Hell no, bro. Shaq is dominant, period. Like his game was inside. Giannis.
Hey, was Shaq one of your childhood heroes?
No, I met Shaq before though. I met.
Yeah, no, I know you told me.
Different game
than he
styles.
looked.
Yeah.
Completely different game styles. But with Giannis, with your size and the league today, you cannot be just in the paint,
That's
and
true.
you're missing free throws,
Right.
and like you
His
have
free
this,
throws is
to
awful.
me, he has a
So he
facade
is
of a
like
heart.
Shaq.
He got a
Watch
facade of a heart,
watch
bro.
film on dirt.
Jimmy Butler, bro. Jimmy Butler got heart. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a facade of showing that he has heart, but I haven't seen him say, okay, y'all not gonna let me in the paint. I'm gonna keep shooting. I'm gonna make my free throws. I'm gonna keep dishing it. No, it's like it's getting in his head. Like, dang, I can't really mess with.
Hey,
this
Chris.
guy.
Chris did say
That's what
he's
I'm
just
saying.
easy to defend.
I feel like that's
Don't-
coaching too, though, man. I really feel like the coaching. They're getting out coached. Milwaukee's coach, whatever the fuck his name is, he's getting pantsed in front of national TV by Eric Spoelstra, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
He's getting out coached.
Eric
like
Spoelstra's a good
motherfucker.
coach. He's a
Eric
good coach.
Spoelstra's such a
He's not a
coach.
good coach. He's an elite coach.
He's good. He's been in the playoffs how many years? Like,
Bro, but you can't let your player look what Spoelstra's doing. He's building a wall. Somebody said it, I forgot who it was. He's building a wall. He's not letting them get to the paint.
But
You know what I'm
Spoelstra
saying?
has been in that organization.
You got a
for
counter.
so many years, bro. LeBron.
he's like playing
What's that?
Popovich type
But
basketball.
like they got so many dogs on that team too. I mean, they got Crowder, they got Jimmy Butler, Bam, Tyler
And he
Hero
has
has some
that-
dogs.
They
he
don't
has
in
that
sub
there.
that much,
experience,
bro.
He has that experience from coaching all of those personalities, bro. And having to put it together. And now you get this with Jimmy Butler. You got Jay Crowder. You got Hero, who's acting like not a rookie. I'm not a fan of Duncan Robinson, and I wasn't a fan of Dragic, but bro,
Nope.
Dragic is proving me up.
Dragic, yeah.
Dragic's holy shit.
Yeah, I was about to say he's,
Yeah, Dragic is
he's
fucking
making a
nasty,
name.
dude.
He's making his presence felt, bro.
He's making,
I love Dragic and Tyler Hero.
What's his first name? Goran or
Goran Dragic.
Oh, that sounds like he's ready to die. Him and Kirk Cousins ready to die.
He's from like Lord of the Rings. He's
Yes,
from
exactly.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Blake needs me to do it like a hero.
Giannis is a true superstar, bro. I don't think so. And he's not going to join Miami because Miami is looking like they're about to sweep him. He's not going to do it.
Hey,
Hey, you can't beat him, then join him.
He'll probably
He still
stay
got one
in
more year
Milwaukee.
left on his contract, so
Yeah, so he ain't going nowhere.
We'll see. We'll see.
if they,
Sven,
get, if they get Bradley Beal, then maybe things are different next year. But
Sven, how do you feel, man? I feel like our tonight's show is probably gonna get you more into these playoffs where you're gonna be like, man, fuck this. Like
I don't watch basketball. I don't know these things. I really don't. I just know that Giannis is absolutely incredible. But this season, I don't know. I think that this season needs to take in very, very minimal. You know what I mean? Like it's not even a season. This isn't a season. This isn't. I don't consider what's happening, especially in baseball. Christian Yelich is absolutely horrendous, and he's the MVP of the National League. You know what I mean? Like it's just yes, players perform. I don't know. I just think
There's
it's
a
a
poor
weird.
basis of comparison this year.
I think it's a weird season.
Yeah.
It's just odd with no fans. Some people thrive on fans. If I didn't have fans in my stadium, I don't know. I feel like I would lose a part of me and why I'm playing the game.
You ain't lying, bro. Like
I would
look at
still
the-
play. I would still play, obviously, because I know people are watching out there. But having them there, I mean, come on. That's like
Hey, listen,
that's
I'm
half
all,
of the game. That's
Yeah.
that's the excitement. You know what I mean? Like especially in NBA too.
I'm honest, bro.
Arena type games. NFL, I don't like going to NFL live. I don't know about you guys.
yeah.
I love it.
So Giannis, I think Giannis is an all-star. The guy's a stud. Getting back to the topic, he's an absolute animal. The Greek freak. I mean,
Yep.
you don't call somebody that. I know.
Wow.
I see you, Kyrie. I see you, my man. I see you shaking your head. The dude
Listen.
he's a stud, man. And
He
can't-
eats goat cheese
Yep.
pizza on the regular.
Oh my God.
He doesn't need a Michael Jordan. He needs a Scottie Pippen. He needs that another solid player on the team. who-
Is AD on the move next year?
I don't know.
Hey,
Who are you
wait,
referring
we're
to?
not.
I can't answer
Why
that.
are you bringing that up, Bogart? We're not even
I
bringing
can't-
that
I
up.
can't answer that
coming
question.
home.
I don't know.
Oh
the
yeah,
answer to that.
fornicator wants him to come home to his Bulls.
We're not
Jake.
bringing that up.
Jake,
I'm
on to
just
you, my
saying.
man.
All right.
I'm just saying. Go
What
ahead,
are you
Jake.
playing, dude? What are you playing over there? Are you playing
Smash
something,
Bros,
or is
I
that?
said.
What is he playing?
Smash
Smash
Bros.
Bros.
Oh my God. What on the
Hey,
Switch?
you know what?
On the
Hey,
Wii? What,
big
on the
up to
Switch?
Yoshi.
Switch. Oh, nice.
Yoshi was my
Well,
guy.
The thing with Giannis is, I think he is a star and to a superstar right now, closer to a superstar. I don't think he is a Scottie Pippen. I don't think he's one of those players that you can say will age well, and he might have to develop a game. And if he doesn't, he might become a role player because, as you guys said, he doesn't have the skill set to become an elite player long term if he ages out. He does not have, to say, safely, a Paul Pierce game that can age till he's 37. I mean, his prime's going to be the next 2 years unless he gets a jump shot and learns how to go left.
Good reference.
But,
He's like Zoolander.
Yeah,
Dude,
Zoolander's
Zoolander's
a
so
superstar, and long term, I
He can't
definitely
turn
like
left.
Luka Moore as a player, but I think he is a top 4, top 3 player. I'm not going to say a bad playoff series is going to ruin him, and I don't know. I think Jefferson wanted a nice hit on his podcast, some attention, and I don't know how this became a real story or a debate, and I don't know why any player stepped in, because if anyone thinks he's a Scottie Pippen type player, that's ridiculous. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
Hell yeah. Okay, Bogart. Oh shit, Slap is in the chat. What is good? Slap yourself. Psh, psh. Entertainment's in the chat.
Shout out to Slap.
Bro, he set this thing off last week.
Dwight
Oh
has been-
Yeah, he
god.
sure did. Like 2
No, I'm
weeks ago,
kidding.
actually.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Hey, yeah, thank you, Slap. Shout out to Slap.
I mean, Dwight doesn't have
Yep.
handles.
Hey,
Giannis
I ain't
leads the
gonna lie.
offense too. Like
Dwight
Giannis
couldn't
does
do
more than
anything
just
but get
dunk.
rebounds and dunk.
He runs an offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwight
Bogart.
had,
Giannis is different than
Dwight had no post game.
Go ahead, Bogart.
I mean, but Giannis runs the offense too. He can't
Yeah.
shoot, but he can run an offense.
Yes.
That is a skill set
Joe
that most
White.
guys his size don't have.
Dwight Howard, as in Dwayne Wade.
Go ahead, Bogart.
Oh shit, my bad. I
Holy
zoned out. I
fuck,
was
yeah,
feeling
you
those shots so hard.
Take that sword
Woo!
and just.
Oh, one time, everybody, Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo!
No.
Bro.
Hey, you better
I
grab,
chimed-
you better,
I
you better
chimed
grab
in
your
enough.
switches, bro, because California, it looked like they ending the sale of Swisher Sweets.
Hey, listen.
Yeah,
I,
September
I-
1st.
I,
Yeah.
listen,
Shit.
I fuck with Swisher Sweets, but I also fuck with Backwoods. But then I would like fuck with Backwoods too heavy, where I'm like, let's get.
I've
some
heard
sweets.
games. I've heard games are good.
Um,
Game's all right.
I've heard from
Alright.
a friend. From a friend.
Hey,
I don't know.
And I will
Like,
say, this,
yeah.
I am legit an old school orange zigzag guy too. Like, man,
What?
give me the old school. I
Damn.
just smoke like. Look,
Give us your take. Give us your
Honestly,
damn take.
I
Honestly, Bogart,
I already
I don't
chimed
know if
in.
We would have been friends. We wouldn't.
I chimed in on everybody's shit. Listen,
All right,
I-
bet.
yeah.
All right.
I
So
smoke all kind of backwoods. Then I get the coffin, and then I'm like, let's go back to the Swisher Sweets.
Hey,
And
cut him
then
off. You can mute him, can't you? You can.
I
listen,
can't. I want to hear
I've been
this.
muted several times. This is nothing new. I know sign language. I will just go off. You can mute me. I start going off with the sign language. It looks like I'm banging. I am from Cali. Start throwing up all kind of gang signs.
The Bay Area.
Hey, hey,
Hold on. Wait. Guys, here it goes. Hold on. Slap is
What's that?
asking. All right,
What's
let's
that?
play the game. Let's play the game in the
There we
chat.
go.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. What is it? Bogart, make your pick first while I grab some weed.
Go.
76.
76. Jake, go.
Keep it rolling, right?
17.
In the order.
Yep. Chris.
6.
He better not be doing no voodoo curse on us right now, for the record.
6'9".
Oh, you said my
69.
number. Damn it. 99.
99. Okay. Kyrie, did you go?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's on a.
Jay,
40.
go ahead.
Hold on, I just thought of this. How the fuck do we
23,
know what
23,
number he
23.
said?
Jay, wait. Kyrie, what number did you say? I don't know.
No, he said 99. He said 99.
He said 69. I said.
Oh, he said
39.
69. Yeah,
Okay.
he said 69.
Alrighty. And then Jay goes, right?
I got
Yeah, I
23.
think
He's at
yeah,
23.
he said a number. Yeah, yeah.
23. I'm going 7.
Little dirt.
7.
Yeah.
All righty. Let's see how that fared. Whoever.
I'm going the gas station. Give me 76 gas station.
Is this blackjack? Like, if we go over, do we fail?
it's-
I don't know. He's guessed the number, and I
it's
guess we had whoever was closest. I mean, is probably going to end up in a dono and a shot somehow.
Dono,
Somebody's
yeah.
got to get drunk.
So I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually interested to talk about the next topic.
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
very
we're
I
interested.
gonna
seen
get
it.
to
I
it.
seen it. I don't watch
seen it.
basketball. I don't watch basketball, but I love this guy.
I love this topic right here. So I'm going to go ahead and read the next topic, so it gives me time to roll one.
I think that's the hardest I was shrooming on this show for that second, though. Woo.
Bogart, I'm muting you. God damn it! This is the
No,
first
no.
time. Oh shit.
You big screened him.
Yeah. The Brooklyn Nets agreed to
You're
make
very much
NBA.
opposite of muting him.
The Brooklyn Nets agreed to make NBA legend and Hall of Famer Steve Nash the team's head coach. What are your expectations for Nash and the Nets? I think we start with Jay. Or do we start with Bogart? No, we start with Bogart. Fuck. Here we go.
Hey, you start with whoever you want, bro.
No.
You're
He's
running this
OCD.
shit.
He
You
needs
start
to-
with whoever you
He's
want. man.
OCD.
I have to have an
OCD,
order
that's
because
the
it's how I
key
time
number.
out how long I have to roll this.
All right, I'll make mine quick. I think it's great. We've seen what
It's
my
only 15
Warriors have done with my man Kerr, bro. We want a product of a winning product. What is Kerr a product of? Goddamn Phil Jackson, and there were with gambling ass Mike, as I like to call him. You know what I'm saying?
You went
Right.
there.
Yeah, right. And Steve Nash is that savvy white guy who reminds me of a Kerr. He's just like knows the game. All the brothers love him. He's probably gonna be like a
I
hell
love
of
the
a
pick.
like. He's a hell of a fucking like players coach. You know what I'm saying? Like he's bro.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
shock the industry. I'm gonna shock the industry when I give my take. Go ahead. So
Yeah, bro.
okay.
No.
So you're with the shits. You're with the shits.
I
basically.
love it. I love it, man.
All right, cool.
Man, shout out to Nash, bro.
Cool. No, you with the shits. I like that. Yeah, I'm rolling my weed really quick. I had to make sure
I
was
made
like,
mine
didn't know
quick.
myself.
I made mine quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got 80. The number was 97, but I rounded to the closest number. Oh,
I was 76.
$80. Holla. Don't know height.
Hey, no.
Cheers to me. Cheers to you, fellas. I'm chugging the rest of this fucking break.
Hey, I'm gonna
I
take
said
this shot.
99.
He said 99.
I
He
said
did.
76 though.
I said
He said
99.
99.
Oh, I
He
think you said it's
99.
80. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at Wolverine. Let's go, Wolverine with the.
I said 99.
Yeah.
Slap said we'll play again in 2 weeks.
10th.
You said we'll play again in 2 weeks.
Hey
you,
man,
my
I
man.
love you, Slap.
I don't know
Hey.
what just happened. I don't know
Hey,
what just
hey.
happened, but I'm glad to be a part of it. I was
Hey,
glad
Slap,
to be a part of that.
You
Slap
paid
That
got a
$80
pod
dono.
too, right?
That $80 dono, bro.
He got a pod too,
Oh, hell
right?
yeah. For you
The homie
guys, hell
Slap?
yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Slap,
hey,
man.
hey, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Great.
All thanks to you.
Hey, bro, we couldn't have done it about you, Sven. Go ahead, Jake.
Hey, stop it. Stop.
Yeah. So,
Hey, Sven.
so overall, I know what Stephen A. said, and he's like, you got to give this guy with no experience, but he was coaching 5 years with the Warriors. I don't know if Stephen A. knew that. I didn't even know
Oh.
it until he said it.
Exactly.
You go, bro.
That's why I brought up Kerr, though, bro.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's been in the film room. He's actually worked his way up, and he's worked with KD, which I think is what got this
Yeah,
hired.
KD.
I
Yeah,
think
KD,
Oh, yeah.
and Kyrie,
wanted this
KD
hired.
and Kyrie both wanted him. But yes, you're correct, Jake.
So, yeah, it's a good hire. I mean, if your two best players, I mean, okay, maybe not. It's a good hire because I don't think those two guys can work when they have an agreeable coach. They seem to be a little temperamental, but if they mature a little bit and will actually understand they have relative free reign and have to respect the coach because they can make a scene and be moody. If they can hold that back and realize that they had to make their coach look good and not act out, I think it'll work out well. Again, I think the only issue I might have with it is that he could be too nice and too close to those two best players that have had issues in the past. But other than that, they're putting it on the two players to figure it out. So that's all.
Yeah,
That's all I can say. It's on him.
which is what we have asked organizations to do for so fucking long in this industry. And now they finally, the ownership puts it into the players' hands. The players step up, say, this is the guy that we want as a coach. And then, there's some analyst on fucking TV that wants to bitch and make an issue about race that honestly shouldn't be about race. But I get the times that we're in. And this is me that's saying that it shouldn't have never been about race. So if I'm saying it, then we definitely know that, well, yeah, I might have a valid point.
I do question taking Kyrie's opinion. I would not do that as a GM. But, hey, they have to. They signed him, so they have to do with their best players.
Chris LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, this was crazy. I mean, the fact that they kept this under the wraps is pretty impressive to keep this under the wraps for that long. I mean, apparently that was their guy from the jump. So for them to keep it on the wraps I'll give them credit, but as far as the Nat, I mean, listen, the connection with KD and Golden State is definitely played a major part in this hire for sure. And I'm happy that he kept Jacques Vaughn on staff. Jacques Vaughn did a good job in the bubble, so for him to be his lead assistant, that's definitely good for Nash. But it's going to be interesting to see, because we saw this. Brooklyn has done this before. Jason Kidd, he became head coach right off the jump, right after his playing career with the Knicks, when he finished playing with the Knicks, he became the head coach. And we saw this with the Knicks with Derek Fisher. It didn't end well. It definitely did not. It definitely didn't end well for Derek Fisher and the Knicks. So it's going to be interesting to see. But he definitely knows his basketball. He's one of the smartest point guards we've ever seen play this game. And we'll see what happens. But it's definitely an interesting hire. But Steve Nash is definitely. He's done his he hasn't been a coach on an NBA team, but he's definitely done his fair share of coaching, as far as, working with KD and working with a whole bunch of guys. So, it was definitely worth it for them. It's going to be interesting to see, but it's definitely worth it though.
Okay.
I'm not seeing where you guys are getting this from. What qualifies Steve Nash as head coach?
Nothing. He didn't, but it's Steve Nash. He's one of the greatest.
It's fucking Steve Nash.
How deep has he gone?
Michael Jordan as an executive?
The Jordan brand. So I think that.
But he was terrible as an executive.
Yeah, but it's about making money.
He still is.
It's still about making money. And look, he got Jordan jerseys, and I don't know if it's all about helping his organization as opposed to his pockets. And if he's talking about helping his pockets, Jordan all the way. But as far as this Steve Nash situation, how deep is he gone in the playoffs as far as playoff experience? I mean,
you can't really. That's not
fair.
Is it not?
I think it is fair because you got to think about it like this. We have somebody like
it's different. The point guard's back in the
What was
the different?
The championship? That's it, right? Like the West.
The West was and he got screwed that one year where Amari got suspended with the whole Bravo
fucking Amari.
Yeah, I mean that's not really fair to say because he hasn't won a champion. I don't like that argument.
He doesn't. He has. I never.
Dan Marino doesn't have a championship.
I said that he did. He hasn't gone deep in the playoffs. When you got somebody like Ty Lue who's played with guys like Shaq and Kobe, who's
Ace
won a
Ventura saved Dan Marino's
won
life.
a championship, bro, with Kyrie Irving. All right, as your lead point guard, and he's playing behind Doc Rivers. I don't understand what the choice of Steve Nash compared to somebody like Ty Lue.
Kevin Durant. They listen to Kevin Durant.
But I guess
Kevin Durant. It's simple.
Let's be honest. The white guy always gets the better opportunity.
God,
I mean, and Kevin Durant, his skills are out of this
I
world.
speak the truth.
Some of his thought process and decisions, though, I don't know. His playing skills wise, I can't say nothing about Kevin Durant, but I don't know. I'm just not seeing okay, Steve Nash. I think honestly, bro, if I'm being real, 1,000% on this Rumboyz show, they're putting him in a position to be like Steve Kerr. They're putting him where he has a team automatically assembled, ready for him to go, and he's going to be the next best grade. Steve Nash anointed. When you have a guy who's won a championship,
not the same because that team was built by Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
Kerr inherited Mark Jackson's team.
Well,
okay, but still,
again,
what is Steve Nash inheriting though?
A coach for a lot longer than Nash.
Steve Nash would
Kerr was in the
inherit
league
the
a long
team
time.
too.
Yeah, Nash is a
inheriting
rook. He's a rook head coach,
Come
though.
on, man. So was Steve Kerr.
You know, I know, but still, though, hold on. You don't
They're
appreciate Steve
both
Nash.
they're both playoff
I
caliber
don't appreciate
teams.
Steve Nash. Steve Nash hit that shot for your Lakers, bro. Come on.
I don't
I get what you're
appreciate
saying
Steve
though,
Nash as a
because
coach.
they're hiring a yes man for Kyrie
as a
and
player.
Kevin Durant, which might not work out.
I think you should hire the best guy for the job
Yeah.
and somebody that can manage these egos like a proven Tyronn Lue.
Okay, hold on. If he is
know.
of the ilk of Steve Kerr, didn't
Kevin
Steve
Durant
Kerr,
ain't listening to
didn't
Tyronn
Steve
Lue.
Kerr take a right hook from Michael Jordan? See, this is why it's Sven. This is why you gotta watch that documentary. You know what I mean? But bro, Steve Kerr was like, he manned up against Mike Jordan. He was like, listen, bruh, bow, right in the kisser. You know what
I mean, how bad did we expect the Warriors to be this season without their two-star? Or well, I guess initially.
Hold on, this isn't about my Warriors. Hold on.
No, I'm talking about.
Listen,
I'm giving my comparison to Kerr and Nash.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how good of a coach Kerr is, given, and it's hard to say with this roster he has. But damn, y'all, I didn't see nothing.
We're gonna
No
get
kind of
Giannis.
coaching.
How about that? Fuck it. Make the phone call.
I don't know.
It's a weird season. It's a weird season.
I don't know.
I mean,
but
to
it was
lose
a good
Steph Curry,
season for a lot
Klay
of-
Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant. I mean, it's hard to.
Yeah.
Hey, Andre Iguodala. I mean, to lose all those guys,
Iggy.
it's hard to coach to do whatever. You know, he did as good a job as he possibly can with Eric Pascal as your best
Yeah,
player. You know?
and people hurt. And
And
motherfuckers-
D'Angelo
That's what I'm
Russell
saying.
for
It's hard for me to say.
D'Angelo Russell for a cup of coffee. You know, he was there. You know, it's tough to
Yeah.
coach those guys when you're used to Steph, Clay, and all those guys, Kevin Durant. You know, but I think he's a good coach. I think he definitely elevated.
He looks like an
Warriors team.
Andrea Pirlo. Steve Nash.
You think he elevated? I don't know, man. I don't
think
know.
he took him to the
this
next.
topic.
Mark Jackson was
What?
great. He definitely helped build the foundation, but Steve Kerr's offense definitely took them to the next level. I mean, just look
But
at Steph.
also, dude,
I don't know, man.
historically, the Warriors have been running gun, and it was just like who could perfect it, like as a coach, because we
Well,
actually had those.
And they
pieces,
play
you know what I mean?
defense. They play defense. too.
Yeah, we sure did. You're right. That's a good point.
I think what had Mark Jackson out of there was that he was kind of forcing Christianity on players, like forcing church and stuff and like that type of thing. Like Phil Jackson would like the
And listen, nothing against Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
And I think
This is
Jackson wanted to
football.
have
I mean,
his
this is
services,
basketball.
and the players were not having it. You know, I think that's what got
And
Jackson.
he
out of
bumped
there.
heads with management too a lot too. There
Yeah,
was a
that's
lot of-
true.
Yeah, but the players were not up with the whole, you know,
Yeah, he
waking
was
up
forced.
and having
Yeah.
their sermon.
There was a lot of factors that weren't.
They were
basketball
hated on the black man. Let's
That's
just
why
say
it's kind
it.
of hard for me to give it all to Steve Kerr when Mark Jackson.
No,
had,
the talent was there.
had
No,
he,
he got-
he
what if he
definitely-
had this
he
year
definitely
when
helped
Steph
build the
was letting
foundation.
off?
But when you're a winner, though, I will say this about
Steve.
Steve Kerr: when you're a winner and as a player, and you come from a winning organization, and you know what it takes to win, that really matters. You know what I mean?
So how does this validate the point of Steve Nash?
Nah, like
he knows what it takes to
Kevin
win.
Durant wanted
He
him.
would.
They
Steve
hired
Nash
him.
was always on the
That's
cusp.
crazy for this
He
one.
was
I
there
don't
with the
know.
Lakers.
That's
He was there with the
crazy.
Lakers.
He didn't win nothing. We didn't do
He-
nothing.
he was
Like,
witnessed-
nothing with
But
the
he
Lakers.
witnessed.
Hold up,
He
hold up.
witnessed
I'm
what
just
it
saying.
takes.
hold up.
He witnessed
Hold
what
up.
it takes.
Hold up.
He was
Let's
there
see.
with Phil.
Let's see. All right, so I think what is really being said is okay, because yes, he did, Steve Nash had a lot of shortcomings, but he is one of the greats. He is one of the Hall of Famers. I think that what this to me personally is more about is the players spoke up, and when you have two of the top best players in the league saying that they want something, you have to skip past all the other shit that I think that Stephen A. I shouldn't say shit, but the issues that Stephen A. wanted to bring up and make it about, in essence of, yo, this is a business, and these people said who they wanted. KD and Kyrie said who they wanted as their coach. You know, you don't have a lot of time if you're the Brooklyn Nets. You need to start working and grinding now. Get the guy in there. Put him in a fucking position. Give him a playbook have him bring
Hey, patch in Jay-Z. Patch him in.
You know, and start putting him to work.
Patch in
And
Hova.
I think that it's more so about that than it is what we're trying to make it about. But what we are trying, or what many analysts are making it about, because I'm not making it about it. what many analysts are making about is there should have been interviews for African American coaches, for minority coaches during this circumstance, and it was overlooked.
Well, a lot of them
I
are
think
occupied too, though. The ones that are,
yeah, that's true.
yeah.
But it is opportunity more so, but I do see everybody's point. Now, obviously, like you said, Chris, I mean, if they're or maybe, man, I need to go back out, but if the players are asking for a guy, then like I get it. But we're talking about like, okay, let's say we're the behind the nets. You guys' argument for Nash is, you know what I mean? Like, let's say the players didn't do it. They didn't say, okay, we want Steve Nash. What is the argument?
It was just one,
and it doesn't make sense. No, but you're right. It doesn't make sense if it's the front office saying we want Nash. But that's why I believe it's Kevin Durant as Kyrie, because it wouldn't make sense because Tyronn Lue is a better option. I do agree. Tyronn.
I mean, and then think about it. Why are they saying no?
Jacque Vaughn did a great job in the bubble with that team. And they lost everyone. They lost everyone, and he did a hell of a job in the bubble.
You ain't lying.
But I'm happy he's back on the staff. But like, to me, that's why it's like it all comes down to KD and the relationship with Steve Nash and Golden State, and they work. I mean, and that's what it comes down to. That's why I think it's that simple. Like KD's like, and they've literally as you've seen with Brooklyn, they've literally just said, whatever KD and Kyrie want, that's what we're gonna give them. Like,
but see, then I want to ask you this, Chris. Why you think
he said I want Popeye's chicken at number 3 right now? Boom, send
spicy,
it.
bro, spicy. Why you think somebody like Kyrie Irving, who had some of his best numbers playing with Tyronn? I mean, the playbook was geared for Kyrie to be successful. Why do you think Kyrie isn't vouching for someone like Tyronn? Do you think it has something to do with LeBron and this Kevin? I don't know. I'm just asking.
There was a lot of tension. There was tension between Kyrie and Tyronn Lue for sure.
Yeah,
that's definitely been reported and stuff. So I think that's something that definitely factored into. And like I said, the relationship with KD and Nash. I mean, everyone loves Steve Nash too. Like he's well respected. And like I said, the relationship they had in Golden State, I think that factored in heavy for sure.
For sure.
Quick question, one more question for y'all. I'm just I'm filling the subject right here. What can y'all think of another time when coaches or players are like, "Oh, I want this guy," and it was successful?
Magic, LeBron.
Kobe.
Okay, you got Phil
MJ
Jackson.
Got Collins out of there. I mean, players can get a coach fired pretty quickly.
Players can get. I mean, look, Jerry Sloan. I mean, Darren Williams got Jerry Sloan fired. I mean, Jerry Sloan's a legend.
Yeah, it's very easy for players to get a coach fired.
Hey, even in football,
but it's
and
easy.
do you guys think that maybe Kevin Durant?
Okay,
do you think somebody like Kevin Durant maybe really liked a guy like Nash because of how Kevin Durant is? Like, it seems like Tyronn Lue will hold you accountable based off of his.
He put LeBron in check.
That's what I'm saying. So you got somebody like Nash. Nash seems like a cool dude.
He's even kill, and that's it's going to be easy. There's not going to be clashes.
That will work in the face.
He's Canadian.
That can't work in the face.
What's that about?
I mean, listen, it's tough to I know LeBron wanted Spoelstra out. He wanted Pat Riley to coach, and Pat Riley was like, Pat Riley stood firm and said, "I'm not coaching. Like Spoelstra is the coach." That was another big. That's why there was a lot of fallout with the Miami thing.
Hey, Robbie,
Pat Riley was like, "No, I'm not coaching. It's the Spoels team." Like, so I mean, unless you have a management like that, where like no matter who, like Pat Riley's not messing around. Like, it don't matter who you are. Like he's not. He's not messing around. Like he don't care if you're LeBron James. That's why LeBron James left too. That's another reason why. Like. Pat Riley wasn't messing around. LeBron had a lot of demand.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Blake said it best here in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to Blake from down under.
The organization has more money in the players than the coach. Simple math. Players aren't happy, get rid of the coach. Doesn't matter what the coach does.
Exactly. We've seen. Look at Dwayne Casey was coach of the year, got fired.
It's how it goes. I mean, it's just how it works. You can't fire the players.
It's a players' league, man. That's why the NBA is so popular. It's a players' league, man.
Let's see. Let's get into to the next topic here. Is OG truly an OG? And we'll actually start off with Sven here, and we'll just keep it moving around.
I don't even know who you're talking about right now.
Cool. Then we're gonna start off with Spoken Jay. Jay's like, or Smitty's like, nah, I'm like, fuck
NBA
it.
questions. Sorry, guys.
I'm at this one.
I'm with
Next.
Sven. I'm with Sven and Jake. And plus,
Cool,
I'm just
cool.
enjoying my shrooms.
Oh my God, is OG truly an OG? As OG Anubi, I can't. You know what?
OJ and Obi.
Yep, OJ Anunoby hits a game-winning three from the corner to give the Raptors their first win of the series, making it 3-1.
Drake was so excited.
There's some Disney magic happening in the bubble. Can the Raptors come back to win this series? Smoking Jay.
Hell no. That's just
Hell
over, man.
no.
That's just over, man. A nice shot, you know what I'm saying? Or the big time shot, you know what I'm saying? Good for you. This shit's over with, bro. Jason Tatum had a bad game, and that's all what it was. He's gonna bounce back. They're gonna win the next game, and they're gonna move on to the next round. They're gonna face the Heat. So, yeah, this just game over shit.
Alrighty. Our basketball analyst for tonight, Chris LeBron.
I definitely can't say it's over because you know Toronto's got that championship pedigree, and I mean. But that game was crazy. I mean, Boston, they should really be sick because that defensive possession was awful. Taco Fall was this tall for nothing. He literally did nothing to. I mean, Kyle Lowry 6 foot nothing, and Taco Fall 7'4", and then with his arms is 8 foot 8'12", and he literally did nothing to like affect the pass. Like that shouldn't even happen. But the lapse on defense was awful. I mean, Jason Tatum. He let OG Anunoby go to the other side of the 3-point line, and without even like going after like. And why were they all playing zone? You don't play zone in that type of scenario. You don't play zone at all. It's literally like you man up. Whoever your guy is, you stay with your guy. But Boston messed up that situation. But they gave Toronto life, which you just can't do. You can't allow that. Like they should be up 3-0, and then I would definitely feel confident that Boston would close it out. But they gave Toronto hope, so I definitely don't think the series is over. I think this is a series, and this might go 7 now because they gave Toronto life, and that was a mistake for sure.
I like your version better.
Kyle Lowry went bonkers. Not even with that pass, but he had 30. He almost had a triple double. He was tremendous. Fred VanVleet did his thing. They gave Toronto life, and that's a mistake because Siakam played well too. So the Boston. That was a bad loss for Boston. They needed to close that one out because it's a series now.
I like that take. Let's see here, Kyrie.
Man, my draft team is looking good right now. But look. It's not question one more time, bro. I want to answer the question. What was it?
Oh, shit. I tried to run and take offense. I was like, fuck, I gotta read the question. Is OG truly an OG as OG Anunoby hits a winning three from the corner to give the Raptors the first win of the series, making it 3-1. There's some Disney magic happening in that bubble. Can the Raptors come back to win the series?
That's why I got thrown off. My bad, bro. Because that's what I thought you said, 3-1. I thought that's what it was. Is it 3-1 or is it 2-1?
It's 3-1
now. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, it's 2-1.
Oh,
no, they're 3-1.
Okay.
Oh, we got a series.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
two.
this is a series.
The
Yeah, my bad.
3-1 is that they beat them in the bubbles in the regular season and the bubble game. So that's what people are referring to the 3-1.
Okay,
People got confused. Yeah. The series is 2-1, but
this is a series.
In the bubble, they Boston had beat them before the playoffs in the bubble.
Okay, I retract my original statement.
Look, get into this. Is OG or OG? No, man. 45 minutes, 12 points. He did have a double.
Yeah. He was just in the right place, right time. Like he just
right place, right time.
And Kyle Lowry
pass.
Hell of a pass.
Outstanding pass over. I don't care what y'all saying about Taco, how big he is. Try it. You try it and tell me how accurate that pass
should have done way. He was just like standing there like, hey, like dude, like you're 7'4", like jump and stuff. Like you would have at least tipped it or something.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. He could have put his foot out.
But Jason Tatum,
just stand there.
Exactly. But if you watch, Jason Tatum was had OG, and OG went to the other side, and he's yelling at Jaylen Brown to pick him up. But Jaylen Brown's picking up Gasol, but because Tice is right on the buff, and then Tice picks up Gasol, and then nobody has OG, and OG's just wide. And then Jaylen Brown.
Who has sirens right now? What the fuck is?
You know, that's my city.
He said, "Yeah, that's what."
But Jaylen Brown got kind of close.
He did get close,
Right,
but if he was just like a half more second, early, he would have probably blocked.
He would
it.
have did his job.
But Jason Tatum messed up with not communicating with Jaylen Brown. So
again, 45 minutes, 12 points, not good enough for me. No, he's not the real OG.
It's not cutting it.
As far as can they win the series? Absolutely, bro.
Yeah,
they got
I didn't know she
championship
won, 'cause I
pedigree.
haven't been paying attention.
You know about Van Fleet, man. I mean, 25, 6 and 3. Kyle Lowry,
Kyle Lowry,
31,
cousin of
86.
Mike Larry from Bad Boys.
And we're saying Tatum had a bad game. He's not going to have a good game every game. So 15, 6, and 9. If that's a bad game, then
he didn't shoot the ball well. He definitely didn't shoot the ball well.
Definitely didn't shoot the ball well. But when you got somebody like Kimbo on the same squad who's scoring 29, and you got Jaylen who's right under 20.
Marcus Smart was bad too.
Marcus Smart was
had
terrible.
a good game too, and then game 3 he was trash.
So of course. Oh, and my Lakers I don't know what's going on, but
it's bad.
Yeah. We're about to get into that.
We did this with the Blazers, and we saw the outcome. So
exactly.
Look, I think that
Here we go.
Toronto Raptors can definitely come back, and I think I had Boston actually coming out the East,
Me too,
starting in the bubble. But to be completely honest, if the Raptors tie this up, I think it's something serious. That's all I'll say.
Boston messed up, man. They should feel sick that they didn't, they're not 3-0 because they let
like dude from Bad Boys 2 look like Dave.
That's what I just said. I said it's Mike Larry's cousin, Kyle.
Oh my god,
Mike Larry.
All righty, so let's get into the next topic. All right,
That's another '90s reference for all y'all Rumboys and girls.
Mike Lowry, that sure is. I fucking love that movie, by the way.
Are you wearing my shirt?
Lakers versus Rockets. Lakers versus Rockets.
The new one was
yeah, the new one was all right. Okay, it tied things up nicely. All right.
Bad Boys 2
was amazing.
That's the best Bad Boys.
I am a fan of Marlon.
Johnny Tapia, Mike.
Hold on.
Yes.
That was the same dude who played.
He was hardcore.
He played Boston George's cricket homie, right? Diego.
Yeah. George. We are brothers.
Who? He said, "Who's your source?" He said, "Derek fucking for real." Derek fucking for real.
All right, let's go around the horn really quick, rapid fire. Rockets, Lakers, series predictions. Right now, the score is 107-90 with 2:55 to go in the fourth.
Ooh.
The Rockets are going to take game 1, but we saw how this played out against Portland. Bogard, what are your series predictions?
Man, I think, bro, the beard. Can I call him that?
Yeah,
the beard. Bro, I think he's just destined to be one of. He's gonna fall in the category of AI, bro. He's gonna be one of the greatest players, just not have one.
Damn. Okay.
So he
got all the beard cream endorsements.
Oh, he's gonna lose a series. How many games do the Rockets lose a series?
I forgot the question. You know what? Let's go. They're gonna win this one and the next one.
Bro, it's only 7 games. Fuck. Okay.
This one and the next one,
6.
and then that's it.
All right. Or 5.
I'm sorry, I can't do math right now. Okay.
All right, 5.
My kids are doing school at home on Zoom, and I gotta help my 2-year-old. Second grade year old. You know what I mean?
Fuck. God.
I've had a few.
I love you. It's all good. Chris LeBron, series predictions.
I'm learning new
Rockets,
math.
Lakers.
I mean, I'm gonna stay firm on my predictions. Before I'm gonna go with the Lakers in 6. But if if the Lakers get no production from, obviously you're going to get production from AD and LeBron, but if they don't get production from, Kyle Kuzma, Caldwell Pope, and Danny Green, I mean, they laid an egg today for sure. If they get no production from any one of those guys, they're not going to win this series because they need one of those guys to get hot. And like today, Kuzma only had 8 points. Markeith Morris had no points. Caldwell Pope had 5. Danny Green had 10. But 2% for 3. Like they need those guys to step up in order to win the series. But we saw this in first round with Portland, and Portland was the hottest team coming into the bubble. Coming into the playoffs. So I'll still go with the Lakers winning in 6, but they need guys. They need those bench guys to step up for sure.
Kyrie.
Lakers in 6. All right. So pretty much what's about to happen is they need to get this fill out. Frank Vogel is going to step this defense up. We played trash defense. Houston's defense is all about taking chances. From what I'm seeing, they're way too damn small. As soon as Anthony Davis get his footing on PJ Tucker, he's going to let the hell off. LeBron James is about to let off. And we're about to get this production from the other guys because if you look at this game, the only people that are scoring are the guards, bro. So when they get tired out in them legs and them shots ain't falling come game 4 and they start falling and then LeBron and AD are just pounding. That's how the series is going to get won. This is what happened with the Blazers, bro. They are a guard team with a single center with Nurkic. They don't even have that with your boy gone. You got Tucker, I guess, playing the 5 and Covington. Covington is solid, though.
Yeah, Covington's really good. He's really good.
Covington is a 3. He can play D. I mean, for their small ball rotation, I would have loved if we could have got Covington, but whatever. So I think the Lakers will come and snap out of it. LeBron knows that he is on the come down of his career, but at the same time, he's on that Tom Brady miracle juice. He's drinking where he's just, his intel is coming. His intel is actually taking over his athletic ability, and that's beautiful for a guy like LeBron and them. So again, Lakers in 4. Houston don't have enough bigs to compete when it comes down to these later games in the fourth quarter, and they're gonna run out of steam. And they've been injured with Westbrook and whatnot. And I don't trust the other boy. What's the guard? Gordon, is it?
Eric Gordon. I mean, he had a great game today. I mean, shot 50% from the field.
Oh yeah, that's today.
Excuse me. Shit. I'm enjoying my best life back here.
The greatest beard in the game, but he'll be one of the greatest players to not have one.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop my series predictions. Jay is back. Jay, your predictions for this series?
Houston in 4. No, I'm just fucking with you guys.
I got nervous there. Like, whoa,
the game is done now.
You know what though? I was gonna say the Lakers are gonna win in 4. I thought they were gonna sweep them out. I don't like Harden. I don't think he's got the heart. Westbrook, he does too many antics and shit like that, bro. LeBron's gonna focus in. He's gonna have a talk with that team tonight, and if they just elevate the game, the bench just a little bit more, Lakers are gonna be straight. They got AD, they got LeBron. Everything's gonna be fine, man. Everything's gonna be fine. And once the Lakers win a championship, AD's coming home, baby.
Oh my God, no, he's not.
Coming home to your Bulls.
We need him, goddamn it. With him and
we need him.
What's buddy's name? The big baller brands kid. What's his name?
Ball.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming to Chicago too.
Fuck it, while you're at it, throw Giannis in there too. Fuck it.
Right?
Hey, I don't know if anyone necessarily has predictions for tomorrow, but I know one person here on the staff that does, and that'll be Rumboyz Combat. Rumboyz Combat, do you have predictions on Overeem Sakai tomorrow night for UFC Fight Night, which I will be calling?
This is the setup for Overeem to be knocked out of any legit title fight or any contention fight. The guy is fighting 29, 15-1. besides his third fight in the UFC, which could.
I don't know. He was
been
talking
stopped.
cash shit about John Jones.
I'm talking.
Does this remind you of when? Does this remind you of when they put my Stockton homie, bro, against the Irishman? You know what I mean?
Nate
I
Diaz.
think it was the intent.
Yeah.
But Diaz
And then Diaz.
Diaz.
That was the
difference is-
intent, and then Diaz won, right?
The difference is they're only 5 years apart, McGregor and Diaz. They're 13 years apart, or 12 years apart. So
Yeah, good
this
point.
guy-
You did just say that. Okay.
I mean, he is fighting in America for the first time. He is 15-1. He stops people. Overeem's fought 59 times after tomorrow. He's fought everywhere in the world.
Is he
this is
punch
kinda
drunk?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, let's hope not.
I've
He's
heard
good
him
now.
talk.
But overall, this is like the fight where if he loses, it's pretty clear Overeem's probably closer to cut. Or a few fights, you're fighting 8 to 9 range fighters in the rankings. And this guy might jump into the top 7, top 8.
This
for
is what Dana White does, though. He takes big
It
names.
should. I mean,
Yeah.
these guys want to fight, they get paid a lot. If you're this in the UFC this long, you get paid
It's
a
kinda
lot of
like
money
putting
to
them
fight.
over in
They cannot give you
professional
easy
wrestling.
fights.
No.
It works the way because it's like Anderson Silva. Who's he going to fight? He has to fight good people because the second he walks out there,
And
he's
then
making
he
8
broke
times
his
as much as a
leg.
guy that's making his
He
first
broke
fight
his leg
appearance.
checking a shin kick.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, this is Overeem's chance because Dana White does pay these guys a lot of money if they've been around for 8-9 years.
Yeah.
So you have to fight the best. So if he doesn't make it, it's one of those things you probably cut the guy because
Very good.
if he's going to get knocked out by everybody he's fighting, you're not going to book Overeem to fight anymore because he's not going to sell. He'll be older, and you got to pay him 10 times as much as you have to pay Derek Lewis for a fight. And so this is it for him if he loses. If he wins, man, I don't even want to know what you have to do to get him into like that top 5, top 6. I mean, then you're going to start having other conversations. But, I mean, for his health, I don't think Overeem should be fighting anymore, personally. So I'm kind of rooting for the young guy.
Is it a
obviously.
swan song?
Okay.
Hey,
I mean-
Jake the Great.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm thinking Overeem for sure. But we're
I
definitely
mean,
gonna see.
he could. See, he always loses one against the young guy, then he wins another one. So you got to give him another one. Then he wins one, then he loses 2, and then it's like.
So he
well,
lost
that
his
third
last
row's the
one.
cut.
So he's
Yeah,
He's
he
gonna
lost
win
it,
one.
yeah.
So it's like we're
Yeah.
close to cutting him, but he doesn't get that third straight loss. So
Yeah, I was about to say every other. I've called the last.
You've
couple
called all the
I've
fights,
called.
yeah.
Yeah, I've called all the fights. Yeah, and
Yeah, we've
this should
covered
be
the
the
opening
win.
fights.
This should be a win. We'll see
But
tomorrow
yeah,
night.
man, that's
Saturday
gonna,
night.
it adds so much damage, and I feel like Overeem does not need the money at this point. He should probably walk away, but
He does
He
it
loves
for
to
the
fight.
damage.
he
Well,
loves
shit.
to fight. So
He loves a brawl.
hey,
Fellas, let's get into.
and yes, Blake, Overeem's lucky to have his head attached after Francis. Very true.
Fucked them up, yeah.
He hit his head 4
well-
times on the ground after.
I do want to say Dana White does this though. Like Dana White's pretty good at
You need to, man.
diagnosing like when this guy's on the way out. Like you know what, he's such a
Well,
big
the
name.
dude's 42 years old,
Yeah, I mean
exactly. You know this fuck.
so it's
Yeah.
pretty clear. Yeah, it's not hard to tell this guy's on his way.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Let's get in. Let's get into closing statements. We're gonna start off at the bottom of the screen though. Smoky J, tell
Smokey.
everybody where they can find you. What's good? Your podcast, bro. You know how to do an outro, man. Why am I'm not coaching you through this.
Smokey.
You're a professional, bro. Come on.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh
Smokey.
shit! Right when I said that, I fucking
You're a
jinxed him.
professional, Robbie.
Hey, man. First and foremost, I appreciate you having me on again, bro. You know, it's all love.
His
over
triumphant
here from the Shy.
return.
And
Bookhart, I'm muting you.
hey, you guys can
You
find
and
me
me.
on Instagram at Fantasy Fornicator. On Instagram at Fantasy Fornicator. You can follow me and the bros on Instagram as well at Bears Brews and the Bros. That's DA. We're on all streaming platforms, baby. Let's get it. Bear down.
Bear down. Look, Bogart is still behind the scenes.
I'm muted too.
Chris, Off the Ball Podcast. Holla at him, bro.
Oh man, I won't. Like it's well, I'm still thinking about the Leonard Fournette thing. It's still crazy.
Oh god.
Oh my God.
Thought about it.
I'm
gonna think about that for I have a draft tomorrow too. I'm gonna think about that all day. But thanks for having me on. I really appreciate being on the show, man. This was definitely fun. So I definitely appreciate that. But you can find me Off the Ball Podcast. It's available on all podcast platforms. You can follow me Off the Ball Pod on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I just launched the Sports Network, a few weeks ago. And you can find offtheballnetwork.com for got articles, podcasts, a lot of cool stuff on there. So I'm excited about that. You can also follow Off the Ball Network on OTB_network on Twitter and Off the Ball Network on Instagram. So like I said, thanks for having me, man. This was fun, man. You guys definitely this was fun. You guys definitely made this entertaining for sure. So I appreciate all y'all.
No, we appreciate it, G. Appreciate it, man. Big shout out to big shouts to New York, man. Hey, yo, Kyrie, how's it going, bro? Where can I find you?
Oh, I'm at Complicated Kai. Man, it is complicated for a reason. I wanted to get into some other sports. Like I was feeling with Jake's expertise here with the UFC, but I am all football, all NBA, editing videos, man, for the fantasy football community. Just let me do my job and help serve y'all, man. And at Complicated Kai, I mean, I got a degree from a film school. I mean, I do this, bro. So get at me. Yeah, Lakers, go Cowboys. Shout out the FF Plug podcast. I want to shout out GMM because I do anyway. Shout out to my boy Joe Morley. Shout out to
big up to Joe
Guccini and Hard to Start.
Kevin.
And shout out one more dude, my guy. What is the off season with Adam, bro? That's my guy too. So and I know I'm missing a couple people, but those are the guys I'm messing with right now, and that my brain is remembering. Yeah, at Complicated Kai.
Hell yeah, Dilly. Spin. Talk to the people, bro.
What up, yo? Trent from the Fantasy Fam. Find us at the Fantasy Fam on Twitter. We're on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts. Giving you the great content from the family.
It's like
every single week. And we link up on Sunday mornings with you, Robbie. Sunday mornings, man. Sunday mornings
are going to be intense. It's going to be very rigorous. A lot of that's going to be coming throughout the season. So I'm stupid. Start sit. Let's go. Jake, talk to him.
Yeah, you can find me at Rumboyz_combat in the Discord, on Twitter, on rumboyz.com with a Z. Another shout out to the website where we write articles. I have an article coming out with Lesnar, and if this is actually legit, with as like St. Clair spoiled it, Bellator against Fedor.
I love that grandfather clock.
That's Jake.
But yeah, I'm here all the time. You know where to find me. So that's all I have.
Hell yeah, Bogart.
Unmute me.
You are unmuted. You've been unmuted.
I love my mutiny though. Actually,
you are unmuted. You're unmuted.
I know. I'm just saying though. But I also appreciate the grandfather clock. That's always in Jake's background because that keeps us all on par.
You mentioned this a lot.
You know what I mean? It's not, because I'm infatuated with time.
It's actually my grandfather's, by the way. It's actually my
nice. So it's actually the grandfather's grandfather clock.
Wow, I love it.
Was my grandfather.
That is.
Rest in paradise to
the double entendre behind that.
Yeah, I am a lyricist, so I'm all about double entendres. Hold on. What was that? Oh, no. Okay. Anyways, all right. Going back to what I was saying. With the outro, we're going ahead with follow me at the GMM Network. Follow me at the GMM Network. subscribe to us on YouTube. Bly. You know what I'm saying? Also, I want to say we're doing a $100 giveaway, and we're also throwing in $25 of Monkey Knife Fight bread. All you gotta do is send us a screenshot that you subscribe to the GMM network. And this goes for everyone that's already subscribed as well. No one is exempt from this competition or this sweepstakes, so have you. And mushrooms give me money. Bud Light give me money. What else? Hold on. I want to make sure I cover all our unofficial sponsors.
Fucking love this guy, man.
Wait, the first one is not our sponsor.
No, like I said, you know what I mean? Also, I'm definitely going to be chiming in on the start sits here and there on the Sunday mornings. Sven, stick around after the fact because I want to get your contact information. I got to get you down. You know what I'm saying? And man, I love all y'all, man. Bang, bang. The gang.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy. It's the Admiral. Rumboyz Robbie. This is time. This is the time, really quick. Rumboy, let me just hit y'all with the NFL lingo really quick. We start the season off this NFL season with Thursday night football here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, ladies and gentlemen. Then we are hitting you guys Sunday morning. Don't worry, we are going to get you all set for Sunday Rum Zone with the NFL pregame show, with the NFL Rum pregame show. Sven, it sounds like Bogart's going to be chiming in. So that pregame show is probably going to move over Fox, move over CBS. Like, you know what? This is Rumboyz! Wow! Somebody chop that up and put all of their pregame show logos right there. Like, move over. We're going to be taking over. It sounds like we're going to be having a panel of the three of us. Very different personalities, Instagram, Twitter, and then, of course, just, well, my caramel self, as always. Let's see. What else do we have? Make sure that you follow me on all social media at Rumboyz, spelled with the ZNET. That is Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where you can find me. Rumboyz.com is where you can find the whole entire staff. Check out all their articles, purchase their merch, support the crew. You got to get dripped down this fall in some Rumboyz merch. Like, you know, if you're not rocking a Rumboyz long sleeve, a Rumboyz hoodie, like we have a million different styles and a million different things. Click through the whole site, click through the whole shop. I promise you there will be something that'll fit you, maybe even fit you and your lady. We got his and hers. You already heard. Let's see. Subscribe, like, comment here on the YouTube. Check us out on sportscaster.com. Monkey Knife Fight, give me money. SportsBetMVP.ag, give me money. Other than that, fellas. Oh, that wasn't even lit. Hold on. I was trying to make that perfect. Hold on. Fellas.
That was premeditated.
Oh, hold on, guys. We got to acknowledge Blake's genius comment here.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Blake.
He called Bogart the leader of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes, I am.
Oh, no.
Teenage
Mutant Ninja
Turtles.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Teenage Muted Ninja Turtles. Like, yeah, it's right there.
Perfect.
Muted.
Yes.
Perfect.
They don't speak.
I am
They don't
Master
speak.
Splinter.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy, Robbie J. This is the whole entire crew. We appreciate and love you. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. Someone play my outro, my dude. Ah, no, that's really happening.
Hey, that beat so hard. I be busting to that.